Wonderful Biafrans and lovers of Biafrans, lovers of Ipob all over the world, lovers of Eastern Security Network, lovers of Directorate of State of Biafra Land, the DOS, indeed, they are wise, I call them the wise ones, and lovers of freedom. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night to some of you, according to your time zone, wherever you are watching me from. Is your brother, is your son, is your friend, Okija Biaframan, aka the Radical One. We are back on air this very evening to connect the dots, to throw more light into what led to Nnamdi Kanu life imprisonment, and to tell you the role being played by siblings and these wicked charlatans lawyers who don't want to back out, who want to remain there to make sure Nnamdi Kanu never see the light of the day. But I will tell you, they want Nnamdi Kanu to be free. We are going to throw more light into it, so you will now understand why the leader of indigenous people Biafra was convicted into life imprisonment. Not by anybody, by his own flesh and blood. The same mother, the same father, and the wicked criminals lawyers who are also facing their own trial, but they have decided to use Nnamdi Kanu as a scapegoat. That is what we are going to be talking about. And we'll talk about the promise of Mama Binta Inyako and what led to Nnamdi Kanu begin to defend himself as accuser that has no lawyer anymore. And we're also going to be talking about a man behind the mask. There is a series of 10 and few others we are going to be talking about on this very program. And after that, we'll open our line. So, Biafrans, we are back on air this very evening. The voice you are hearing, the voice of the radical Biafra man. Before I proceed, I'm going to be playing an interview that was granted by Kingsley Ezebiro, aka Kanu, the year 2021, the month of 9 November. And I want you to understand the game. For the current agent of Kanu, I wish you to listen to this very broadcast, even though you hate Okija Biafra with passion. But I want you to pay attention to what your current master says. Those of you that know their handouts, tag Metusala Obinawawo, tag Elochuku, tag Darlington, for them to come and see their shame. Their shame. They shame me. Now, let's listen to Kanu. It's about 9 minutes and 34 seconds. I want you to just cool down and listen before we analyze it and tell you the reason he was speaking good. Try to look for those is going to hijack where the time comes. And indeed, he has grabbed the morons, the nincompoops, the senseless alleged freedom fighters, and stomach infrastructures. Let's go ahead, please.
The floor is yours.
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, according to your time zone. My name is Kanu. I am from Isiama Faruku, Umaya province in Biafra land. First and foremost, I have to use this wonderful opportunity to thank Biafrans, friends of Biafrans that stood strongly when the foundation of this great movement, IPOB, was shaken through the
when the foundation of this great movement, IPOB, was shaken. Through who? Through the Nigerian first agent, known as Simon Ekpa. Let's continue to listen.
The extraordinary rendition of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the face of Biafra and the symbol of self-determination. I knew it was a difficult period for our struggle, but it was unfortunate that most of us acted ignorantly.
It's said by 2021, it was unfortunately that some nincompoop acted ignorantly. We're in 2026, where the siblings of iniquities continue to act ignorantly again. This is 2021, November. The speech of Kanu.
Thanks to Chukwuka Abiyama, we are back again, stronger than ever.
We are back again, 2021 November 9 to be precise. Stronger. We are back again like never before. Stronger. I'm going to tell you why he was speaking from the both side of the mouth as soon as the audio ends.
There is one IPOB, one leader, and one DOS.
One IPOB, one leader, and one DOS, says Kanu, the year 2021, November 9 to be precise. Can anybody ask the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at this very moment, why do you continue to impersonate IPOB leadership, to be grabbing money from the Southeast politicians, governors, to be grabbing money from your masters, the Nigerian government? Let's continue to listen, please.
The highest command in this struggle is DOS.
The highest command in this struggle is DOS, says Kanu, the year 2021, 9 November. He said the highest command in this struggle is DOS. Let's listen to how he addressed his current agent who are working under him now.
In this situation we find ourselves now, it has been so for many years. Their decision is final, whether it suits us or not.
Their decision is final, whether it suits us or not. If you go there to complain, okay, the Biafra man did this, they say to you, hold on. The hold on can take 4 years. He can take 10 years. He said their decision is final. If okay, the Biafra man go to complain, they say, hold on. It can take 10 years. You hold on. These are war Kanu. The message is trying to pass. November 9, 2021. But this very critical time, you have seen that snake remain a snake. A snake can never change to become a dove. Let's continue to listen, please.
Challenging their decision means challenging IPOB highest command.
Is telling Methuselah, challenging the decision of DOS, meaning challenging IPOB overall command. is telling Darlington, Paul Achebe, Aboki, Elo Chukwu Haji, who has never been a member of IPOB, is telling Anoya Gosife, is also telling Nene Kanu that challenging the IPOB leadership, you are challenging the structure, the foundation, the power that govern IPOB. Says Kanu Takano, year 2021, 9 November.
And IPOB worldwide. Because anybody can be a member of DOS if you are qualified to be so. So whatever thing they said, we must carry it out. Meaning that commander.
It said, whatever they said, we must carry it out. It's an order. Every indigenous people of Biafra, whether you are a member of IPOB or not, whether you belong to organization or not, once the leadership of IPOB, known as DOS, says, we are shutting down the land of Biafra, no query. When they say we are having a protest in so country, everybody must go. Once they said we are not going back to court, the reason our leader has been discharged and acquitted, everybody must queue into that line that we stand under discharged and acquitted. I am trying to translate the language, the statement of Kanu Takano when the Nigerian federal government wanted to plant in to be closer to the leadership. It's anything they said, we must carry it out. We, entire indigenous people of Biafra all over the world, must carry it out. No, we meet Tokamo, says Kanu Takano.
Control stance for a very simple reason.
He said that is the place you will now introduce command and control. That is how command and control come in. You must obey. You must key into the line where they have given to you to stand. Ikuraba.
That we are not political party. Rather,
he is telling Methuselah, the senseless buffoon in Austria, in Vienna, we are not a political party. We are not a political party. The gullible Methuselah fellow hero worshipper. I know once in a while, Obina will brought telling you why the Austria government, these countries are doing well because they hold their leaders, their political party accountable. Kanu Takano is telling you that we are not political party. Omo here who listen to Methuselah. Buffoons. In an year Kanu Takano na but Methuselah to remember example, na example na IPOB is a political party. Gafu. You are hearing from the voice, the statement of Methuselah Bose currently. A man in charge of Methuselah at this very critical time. A man that controls Methuselah. It says, we are not a political party. But Methuselah make example to you people that you know why these parties are doing well in Austria, these parties are doing well in so place, because for example, Meron, You forgot it. I have the video. I may play the video here. About a maroon example. Here.
Freedom fighting movement. Although people come out sometimes to air their opinion, probably in the wrong way, thinking that they are fighting IPOB structure.
He said, although some foolish people like Methuselah, some idiocy like Darlington, some moron like Erochu, will come outside to air their opinion in public domain, thinking they are right, where they don't know they are fighting the structure of IPOB. I'm taking this very part back a little bit for Mohamed to hear this very statement.
To be sure. So whatever thing they said, we must carry it out. Meaning that command and control stands for a very simple reason, that we are not political party, rather a freedom fighting movement. Although people come out sometimes to air their opinion, probably in the wrong way, thinking that they are fighting IPOB structure. No, you are getting it wrong.
No, you are getting it wrong.
If you are fighting IPOB structure, you are fighting the whole Biafrans.
If you are fighting IPOB structure, known as DOS, you are fighting the entire indigenous people of Biafra, says Kanu, the siblings of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, who are later named Iniquity siblings. The siblings of iniquity. You are hearing for the idiot that command Methuselah at this very moment. Do you know why he was using all this statement? I'm going to tell you after the audio.
IPOB structure is not our problem. Our problem are the Fulanis, the oppressors that are killing us.
IPOB structure is not our problem. The leadership of IPOB, known as the Directorate of State of Biafra, simple, DOS, is not our problem. Our problem is the Nigerian government that the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is working with. Let's continue to listen.
These are our problems. These people are our problems. And these are the people we have to confront at all times. It is very, very important that we know this. I want to make it clear to everybody that in Kanu's family, there is no betrayal.
I want to make it clear to everybody. Kanu is making it clear to everybody that in Kanu family, there is no betrayal. A very wonderful statement. Sweet statement. He said in Kanu family, there is no betrayal. Kanu and Emmanuel Kanu says what they mean by telling the world and their paymaster, Nigerian government, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must face trial. These are not my statement. These are their statement. On daily basis. They say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must face trial. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing trial. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must face trial. What is the meaning of that very statement, please? What is the meaning of you granting interview telling the audience that your brother must face trial? That he must face trial. He must. Is that a betrayal? Yes. The statement, what did it signify? it signified the Nigerian federal government. I'm doing your bidding now. Do you see what I'm saying to the IPOB media who interview me? Do you see what I'm saying to BBC, Igbo? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was face trial. Exactly the same language that was used by the charlatans lawyers who are now hiding their face for evil, hiding their face for the shame they brought upon themselves. But we must continue to listen. As I said before, it's 9 minutes and 34 seconds.
Them old Kanus that are gone today gave their own land to Biafra in Opulishope, in Isama Faruku Mahideko, where the Jukubonka was built and still standing till this day, without betraying our eternal leader, Tim Odumegochuku. That is the same Kanus family you are seeing today, headed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What am I trying to say here is, if you are not sure of something, please, we should be cautious while we speak. That brings me to IPOB Media. I have to thank you people, especially because of the battle you people are fighting with the Nigerian government. If you check the way they operate now, they've changed the system completely. Watch their military. Before they go into Biafra land to invade us, you can see the kind of masterpiece they write and publish in the newspapers. These are not being written by Nigerians. These are being written by the missionaries they hired from the United Kingdom and the United States of America. They are the ones writing this to prepare the minds of the people before they go into strike. This is one thing we really have to confront. And everybody that is in social media should use this social media to address the issues that matters, and not for people to be attacking individuals or attacking this governing body of IPOB.
Not for you to be on social media to be attacking individuals or to be attacking the body that govern IPOB. The body that govern IPOB by their short name, DOS. By their long name, the Directorate of State of Indigenous People of Biafra. He said, don't use your social media either as a broadcaster being paid by the Nigerian government or its agent, either as a writer, in case you have suffer not the finish, because all your people suffer in agony. Elochukwu sickle cell Nicholas Ohaji. Cancer abịa Ghana ka mma ma enwere m ezigbo doctor na Ghana. Ka agba ya ọbara na arụ maka ọbara adịghị ya na arụ. Ọbara adịghị ya abụghị na arụ. This is the statement says Kanu was using when he was looking for opportunity to cripple IPOB. He said, Darlington, stop lying. Does some leadership want to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he's out? He said, stop propaganda. Kanu, Ipob a complete criminal. Every of your statements, we are going to be publishing it. Everything you have said, where you were looking for you were looking for the power, you were looking for the opportunity to penetrate finally and strike like an anaconda. And you discover there is no opportunity, no space for you to strike. You contacted the federal government of Nigeria. There is no space. So even though I have said sweetest things about the leadership of IPOB, about the IPOB structure, but they are not bringing me closer as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sibling. They are not bringing me closer as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother, flesh and blood. What can we do now? You are a criminal. Let's continue to listen, please.
If you are doing that, you are doing it at your own peril.
If you are using your social media to attack the body that governs IPOB, known as DOS, he said if you are doing that at your own risk, says Kanu Takano. He was looking for every opportunity to be closer to the leadership, to know how they were built. Why his own brother said it will take Nigerian government years to penetrate IPOB. It will take them years to destroy DOS. Kanu Takano was looking for the opportunity using a very wonderful statement. You know, thief. If you watch some crime scenes, they will pass your house, drive, go. They will go and come. They will drive back. They will go and come. They will drive. They can drive for that very environment for throughout that day. Because why? They are looking for the opportunity. Who is going to come out from the gate? Either with leg or with car. That is exactly what Kanu Takano was looking for. Let's continue to listen, please.
But you should know that IPOB has come to stand. What you people are doing by attacking this structure is just like a little storm in a cup of tea. It can move IPOB.
What you people are doing to attack this very structure, this very foundation of IPOB, he says it's just like a little storm. Because tag yano metusela, tag yano hanile bikun, tag yano ha. Tag ya. Even their social media accounts, tag them. Tag ya JCI onyuku, that new compo. Tag ya. Anara ya ni last 2 weeks. Tag ya no habikun. Tag ya no iye their master nipu. Because Kanu Takano go their master currently. Let's continue to listen, please.
Because IPOB is very solid. Nobody. If Zoo government could not break IPOB, no individual could do that. So it's better you use your platform very well and not to use it to attack innocent people or the body of IPOB, the governing body of IPOB.
He said, Darlington, Metusela, Obinawo, Nicholas Eloshukwu, who is not a member of IPOB. You better use your platform very well, not to use it to attack innocent people or the body, the soul of IPOB, known as DOS. He said, because you will try, but you will continue to fail woefully. Let's continue to listen, please.
And I have to use this opportunity to send our sincere condolence to the family of Jonathan Cooper, a great man, our consultant in the UK, that passed away in September. That was devastating for our struggle. This was a man that worked very hard to help Biafrans, but indeed, his best. Biafrans will miss you so much. May your gentle soul rest in peace. And my thanks goes to our legal teams in Nigeria. They are doing a wonderful job. Good man.
He said, the praises to the legal team, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and his team. Kanu was showering praises to Ifeanyi Ejiofor in the year 2021, November 9, that they have done absolutely wonderful. Hey, Otomegum, the Kanu's family, Otomegum.
Solicitors in UK and looking in Kenya for their tremendous efforts in making sure that those that rendered our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are brought to book. We should follow instructions of DOS at all times.
We should follow instruction from DOS at all time. At all time. At all time. We should follow the instruction of DOS at all time, says Kanu Takano. I told you. Do you know why he was speaking like saint? He thought using a very wonderful statement to describe this very powerful leadership who are indestructible. They are going to say, is our brother leader. Let's bring him closer. No. They have already know what Kanu Takano, the stuff is made of. That Kanu Takano is full of darkness. That is agent of destruction. They only leave him to come to Radio Biafra, grant interview, shower the praises, looking for the opportunity to come close to the leadership. And the opportunity is not coming. They waited and waited and waited and waited. Before you know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got discharged and acquitted. Nigeria come and call them. What are you doing? He said, don't you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to, these DOS are too stubborn. They know me too much that I'm coming to destroy. They don't want to bring me closer. Let's continue to listen, please.
For example, DOS cancelled the sit-at-home on 6th of November. People were angry. I can understand that. Only few people understood exactly the game plans of the Fulani. But DOS did. And others didn't.
Only if you people understand why the leadership cancelled that very sit at home. If you understand the game plan of Fulani, he said, but this very DOS understand the game plan of the Nigerian terrorist state towards indigenous people of Biafra. Not be me talking. Kanu Takano is showering praises. This praise is it's all about, he want to come close. The federal government of Nigeria told you must be close to them before you will not strike. You will not miss. And DOS, DOS sees all these things. They laugh. They say, it's small pikin, we don't know say where would they go. They far. They only allow him to come, showcase his foolishness, stupidity and idiocy, because Biafrans are going to make use of it. Just the way I'm making use of it now, to tell you, Okwozo, Emozo, Mma, Iwunabo, meaning a knife with two sides. I'm taking it back a little bit. I want you to listen to that very part, please.
Few people understood exactly the game plans of the Fulani. But DOS did, and others didn't. And at the end of the day, we saw the reports that came out. Even this.
If you people understand the game plan of Fulani Janjaweed, but DOS did, why the order come from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to cancel that seat at home? They never argue. They obey their leader. Kanu Takano. Hey. Arimere Igbo. Arimere Ogi Igbo.
Local governors that proscribed us in 2017 came out and confessed that it's not IPOB that is killing in Biafra land. That is their foreign missionaries. Because what they were thinking is that IPOB will come out. So when they kill, they will accuse IPOB. But it was a master game that DOS played by calling off the seat at home.
It was a master game. It was intelligent game that DOS played to cancel the seat at home. Hey, Kanu Takano. It says, tag ya Metusela, tag ya Darlington. Kabia ge yoga hanibu. That it was a master game. That very game crumbled the Nigerian Fulani terrorist government agenda, destroyed their plan, and rendered their plan useless. Do you know why I was saying these things? He want to come close to strike. And US never give that chance. They never give that space to this wayward boy to come close.
And which exposed a lot of things. If you look at Israel, there was no ballot, there was no election in there. What was the reason? They thought the seat at home would have continued. They would have had the opportunity to rig the election there. But thank you for that wonderful idea from DOS to cancel.
Thank Chukwuokike Abiama for that very wonderful idea from the DOS to cancel the seat at home. I like that the doors are wise in Simba. Okay, Biafra man. Why are you when you come online? The doors are wise in Bobana, the doors are wise. Can't they tell us what they are doing? Nabura, Jera Obora. You know, if you are senseless, I can't help you.
That's it at home. And that is why it is very, very important we listen to them when they speak.
That is why it's very, very important we listen to DOS when they speak, says Kanu Takano. Oma anu ya, ona anu ya gonu nebu, Metusela, na agusa so many na Vienna. Amakwe onye Hausa ka ọ Fulani, nke si na afọ ya bụ Paul Achebe, onye mkpumkpu. The founder of Autopilot and his sister College, PA to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, special advisor. Obutu Ego. Kanu Takano, all the very, very important. We should listen to DOS when they speak. You ask a very simple question now. Why did the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refuse to listen to DOS when they say we are not going back to court?
The floor is yours. Yes, I can hear you. Pat.
I'm sorry, I'm taking it back.
DOS canceled the seat at home on 6th of November. People were angry. I can understand that. Only few people understood exactly the game plans of the Fulani. But DOS did.
Okay.
and others didn't.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, we saw the reports that came out.
Okay.
Even the so-called governors that proscribed us in 2017 came out and confessed that it's not IPOB that is killing in Biafra land. That is their foreign missionaries. Because what they were thinking is that IPOB will come out. So when they kill, they will accuse IPOB. But it was a master game that DOS played by calling off the seat at home, and which exposed a lot of things. If you look at Israel, there was no ballot, there was no election in the year. What was the reason? They thought the seat at home would have continued. They would have had the opportunity to rig the election there. But thank you for that wonderful idea from DOS to cancel that seat at home. And that is why it is very, very important we listen to them when they speak.
Okay. Wonderful.
Nobody, I repeat, nobody can stop IPOB because it is a divine project. We have to continue to pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and others who are in DSS dungeon and other prisons. While we wait for his release, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continues to bless this wonderful family of IPOB, now and forevermore. He said, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Biafrans and lovers of Biafrans all over the globe. The voice you just listened to is the voice of the iniquity siblings known as Kanu. They living in denial, who wanted to infiltrate the leadership. He applied everything applicable. Of course, he failed, and he failed woefully. Now, this is the part one. You may not know why Kanu was using this very statement to describe the leadership. 9 of November, the year 2021. They have tried to penetrate this very leadership for long. It's not working. It's not working. When you listen to everything that Kanu says, you ask, what is it that the Kanus now start the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu afresh? If the Kanus believe in DOS, that anything they says goes, that they never said anything and fail. It says, whether you sweet us or not, we must obey their order. Because before they come outside to speak, they know what they are talking about. He also described the leadership as master strategists who know what they are doing. Whether morning, whether afternoon, whether night. He said they know what they are doing. The simple thing now is, why did the Kanus, Emmanuel Kanu, Kanu and his sister refuse to stand with the leadership by the judgment that was gotten by Barrister Ifeanyi Chukwu Ejiofor and Mike Ezekwume Sam, discharged and acquitted? Why? What is the reason? Why did the Kanus refuse to obey this very wonderful victory that was gotten by IPOB leadership? and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. But when he was using this very statement, he was trying to come close to the leadership. He will come, he will educate you how this very leadership are so important, why we must obey anything they say, his command and control, they are the last decision making, he has been like this for years. He was trying to come in. Maybe the head of Directorate of State will have a meeting with the members of the leadership and say, now, since our leader is in DSS custody, let's bring the brother closer. But do you know the reason the leadership refused to bring the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi closer? They know their history. Is it the history of Kanu Takano? Is it the history of Meme Kanu? Their history, they smell as a mbi called he goat. Once you pass, it's smelling. Do you see the reason they wanted to use Kanu to infiltrate the leadership? Since it's not working, remember, this is 2021 November. They now begin to plan. As they are planning, Chukwuka always come to rescue Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Before you know, IPOB got victory under Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezekwueme. That is when the Nigerian government called Kanu and his own siblings, known as Emmanuel Kanu, Alamajiri boy. Now, enough is enough. Oh. Emmanuel, you are going to go to life imprisonment. You know, anybody that snatch car, that kidnap, is either life imprisonment or shoot aside. Your crime is too much. 30 years imprisonment. If you know you can't go to 30 years, you must work with, they introduce them together now. Before you know, they begin to plan how to push Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezekwueme out. And they perfect that by brainwashing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When we say they brainwash Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please, don't feel offended. Don't feel offended. If you are being to prison, you will understand what we are talking about. If you are being to prison, you will understand that nobody is above brainwashing. They begin, first of all, is how to bring Ejiofor and Mike Ezekwueme out of the way before they will focus on the leadership to destroy them, before they will focus on the wife. But don't forget that when they were planning to sideline Ejiofor, they also blackmailed the wife. Don't listen to your wife, oh. Don't listen to your wife, oh. We are your brothers, oh. We are your brothers. Also CBC. Or you can want Nana. We are your brothers. And when Nano can go, but your brothers remain with you. The person that was quoting this one now is Aloy Ejimako. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu regain his freedom, begin to play every of my video. He will tell you what I'm saying is true. But how I got the information, you don't know. Because it's very good for an evil man and evil women to make a very wonderful parable called adage. If you pay attention to their nonsense parable, you become a victim. And that is exactly what happened to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When they say OCCBC, or you can nana, do you know the meaning? When the corpse, the dead body, begin to smell, pollute the environment, the friend who claimed that is better than brother or sister or family will go. But the brother will remain. The family will remain. That is how they hijack Nnamdi Kanu. Hijack Nnamdi Kanu and lock Nnamdi Kanu up in their palm. Lock Nnamdi Kanu up in their palm, meaning something was attached to it. Only Abiyama will fight that very battle. That very battle is not for man to fight. Now, we finish the part of Kanu Takano statement. Now, they begin to work with Mama Binta Nyako. Mama Binta Nyako begin to allow Ejimako. The federal government provide access to allow Ejimako to meet Mama Binta Nyako, who claimed to be George, the wife of a drug baron and a fraudster. The same time, the mother of a drug baron and a fraudster. Allow Ejimako, Nako Meme. Now, I was surprised, oh. Can you guess? I know I have Meme. Alama Jerry cow. Sena, Kapanian guess on Pano. Gamer, about DS. You won't was him, but about DS. I put DS. Nah, I was on my own on my office. In my own one office now. Oh, Ukumandro Abuja or Kachembe. Those lawyers that you want to see, they say, you know that tree? When you cross the roundabout, you go front, you are going to see one tree. People used to gather there, come down there. Back as a lawyer. As a nonsense legal team. Now, I met with Mama Binta Nyako. Now, you have myself, I didn't surprise you. Now, why have Brahmas in the Mordecai now? Also, we have na if I use your phone, American document, na intimidation, na intimidate. Na if I use your phone, I saw you go. Na music of one on we na Michael's document. Na no one help one and out of the way. Man, your brother, my grant Mazi Nnamdi can obey. I say na ask. I say is you. If you na my work Kanu Takano or Maswell, say come and listen. Mama Binta Nyako want to see us tomorrow. I say, Rueba and Haba. They not come together as partner in crime. The justice called Binta Nyako, known as Mama Binta Nyako. The husband is facing trial, a fraud-related issue and drug activities. The son of the same Binta Nyako you see on my program is also facing trial. Right? Maso Labara and Aloy Ejimako are also facing their trial. Maso Labara is CBN fraud. Aloy Ejimako has also fraud issue. Emmanuel Kanuna, car snatcher, kidnapping, and creating motherland criminals that was arrested, which Kanu Takano is involved. These three people now come together. Now, after they meet, they now went to meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS. Now, our leader, Oyendu. After Nnamdi Kanu said, what? I said, no, we were surprised. We were surprised that Justice Binta Nyako just call Aloy Ejimako. I was there talking to Aloy Ejimako for we to come to the office. And we went there yesterday. He told us that he has no problem with you, that you know that you are innocent. The only thing that the sin of Ifeanyi Ejiofor former Chideke and Michael document, if he intimidated, why would they come to his court to begin to intimidate him? Then now, if they are out of the way, what is it? I will grant you bail. You will be coming from her house to challenge the government of Nigeria. By the end of the day, you will be free because you did not commit any crime. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, I repeat it again. He called you, he said, yes. I said, look at it now. I made over the video self. Now look at the video. I'm going to grant. He says he's a free man. He's a free man. Just that you don't like Jofan and Mike Zokumi. Once they are out of the way, the next court, I'll grant him bail, go home. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, really, I say yes. But Mazi, let's shock these viewers. Let's shock them. Don't tell your wife, let's shock your wife. No, how can I also no, just go this next court, just sack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on his own. Welcome this lie that is very open to see as a complete fallacy. Why? He want to go home. He want to go out. Anything that you present, he welcome it. If you present what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to be evil, he will welcome it. He want to go home. And who are those who are presenting this thing? His siblings, the same father, the same mother, from the same womb, produced by one man, not another different man. Kanu calling. This is the plan of Nigeria agent, Nigeria government. As they are coming to DSS, the day they were giving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this very available nonsense, DSS do not search them. Because DSS is aware they are coming to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was VIP entry. It was a VIP entry. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so let me just give this letter to Joffa Michael Zokume. They are no more my lawyer. I've sacked them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell them, let me contact my leadership. It's very good to consult them. No, don't consult them. Can talk or ha? Some people never know about some people they want to let's shock them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu believe every damn thing that was said by his siblings. The person that will not do the damage control finally is now a lawyer Jimako and Maxwell. They will now introduce parables known as adage. Blood is thicker than water. Your brothers love you. They feel for you. IPOB member, the leadership, they don't feel for you now. They are from another place. They don't care whether you go to, you are in prison. They are not even protesting. They are not even talking about you. Nah. You don't know. Also, okay, let me contact my wife to hear my wife. No. You don't contact your wife. No, don't you see now? Everywhere dears are doing something. Your wife always go there. Hey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are the facts. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no choice than to believe in his brothers. He forget about how he was loyal to Kenya. What is important to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to come outside. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has sacked a Joffa and a Zokume without consulting them, without hearing from them the lies that they feed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He don't care to hear. He just go. I need this. Aloy Makora become a special cancer. If you go to studio, you will stand. My client is facing trial. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing trial now. We need to start the case afresh. Even make a reference, say 2015. We are starting from 2015. Because, do you know why? They want to gather everything that was done by Simon in the name of Biafra agitator and label it on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, as soon as the Mama Binta Nyako continued the case, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on the other hand, now realize that every lie being fed by his own siblings and Aloy Ejimako, that is the total blunted lie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not go to court. We stand in the podium where you must go, you enter the box to begin to defend yourself. You begin to quote the Nigerian law. You ask. But then, don't forget they introduce Kanu Agabi. Don't forget that the era of Kanu Takanu, in case in Abo, Amaya Abo, once in Abo Ekwensu one. Now we have now 13 sons and 18 lawyers. But that's also Kanu Agabi Kana. Uruemba perfect the agenda by making sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will get up, enter the bus, begin to quote the law. I begin to ask, where is Aloy Ejimako, the lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the special counsel? During Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ezokume, you always see Ezokume standing up, humiliating the Nigerian government in their own court. You always see Ifeanyi Ejiofor quoting the law. You see the videos. But after the ascent of these very two people with their legal team, we now see another legal team known as Aloy Ejimako and Maswe with their group. None of them stand up in the court one day to quote one law to federal government of Nigeria. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one defending himself. We can now find out that they finally, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu discover that what his siblings do and Aloy Ejimako is to ambush him. What did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do? He now refused Mama Binta Nyako to be in charge of his case. We say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu discovered that even in a Hagwari and Ambo, no boy, no Kwanga Kiana Agea. Or says that Mama Binta Nyako refused herself for the case. They promised Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It now become, but where we are blaming Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up in this day, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know, you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know that he was ambushed. And the only way for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to save himself for this very calamity we see today, this life imprisonment, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu discover the promise Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, now Binta Nyako say is going to grant you bail. When the time comes now, the Binta Nyako say no kwasi o, no kwasi. You must go and stand in the bus. You must go and do this. That is the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu supposed to grant interview Biafrans all over the world. I don't want to see any of my siblings, either male or female, around me. I don't want to see this legal team around me anymore. Please, Biafrans, help me to beg Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezokume to come back to my case. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu swallow the pride he has within him, embrace this very fact that he was misled, believe me, Biafrans will not write to Ejiofor and Ezokume to come inside the case. They will come in. Because why? Ejiofor, Somebody Ejiofor is a kind man. He will understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was misled. Ezekume will understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was misled. But the ego, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, continue to die in silence. Continue to die in silence. He don't want to come outside to talk about what his brother did. He don't want to expose the evil of his brother. And everything decided to land on the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You ask yourself a simple question. Who is the man behind the mask? Because we say everything has an expiring date. Who is the person behind the mask? Biafrans. The person behind the mask is not Udemy. The person behind the mask, as the Iraqis say, is not Ikenga. Ikenga has never been to Nigeria apart from the one he went to when the brother was alive. Biafrans, who is the person behind the mask? That very three mask you see is one person. Who is the person? Why did Aloye Jimako welcome a testifier to be under the mask? This is the thing that was Ifeanyi Ejiofor refused. These are the part of secret trial. They will say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we will say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not face secret trial. Mazi Nnamdi, these are the secret trial that Aloye Jimako and Maxwell Okpara conducted. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to say because he had already been ambushed. You see pride, ego, it destroys people. Once you know you are wrong, you must come outside and say, I am sorry, oh, I am wrong, oh, I was misled. Please, forgive me. But because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't want to apologize, that is the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu finds himself in life imprisonment. See this trial. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not supposed to go to trial. The day that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make this very mistake is the day a stand on the court by telling Binta and Yaku what you need to know. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after that very court proceeding, he come aside to expose the evil of his siblings and tell Biafrans, I am not exposing this evil for you to go after my loved ones. Leave them first. Every one of them will face their own penalty. It will begin, Biafra will not touch his siblings. Even though you see Kanu, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has given the order. You will know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't support the evil of his brother. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to cover the evil. He covered it up. And he doesn't know the agenda of his own sibling, that what they need is the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are we an akako? One day na your job. Or not cheesy, easy, kewu, in Azian. No. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in that very court that is not discovered as they go to court, Binta Inyako, not tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu another thing. But it was promised so. By the video they play, I'm going to grant him bail. Once Ejiofor is out, the next court I'm granting him bail. And it will be free. It will be coming from house. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to court. Nothing like that happened. It become another thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gets angry. That is the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu supposed to expose all this brouhaha that you see that lead to the sentence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. By telling Biafra that our lawyer Jimako and Maxwell Okpara misled him to sack the people who are defending him. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refused to do that. He refused up to this very minute. Somebody got you discharged and acquitted. Right? You sack them without hearing from them. Because your brother told you that they have agreement with Binta Inyako now. He says he's going to grant you bail. Just the next court appearance, you are free. You'll be coming from house. If you don't have chance, your lawyer will represent you. You now welcome it. You say, no, let me welcome it. That is why we find ourselves in this very condition. Look at Mama Binta Inyako, a man behind the mask. You know, this very mask has 3 colors. It's one person. The questions Biafra need to ask. The questions Biafra need to ask now is simple. During this time of this very secret trial, where were some people who claim to be closer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I'm not calling name. You figure it out. Where were some people who claim to be closer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I'm not calling name. The person behind the mask, it may be a fair boy, a fair man, it may be a dark guy, but a day of that expose will come. Once the permission comes. But I'm not going to call any name. But within those who claim to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than the leadership, within their circle, at this very critical time, they decided to present one person. The different mask you see is one person. Where you have A, B, C. A, B, C. These are the reason they don't want the person to talk. These are the part of secret trial that Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ezekume denied the federal government of Nigeria. But the Nigerian agent who are about to go to 30 years or 40 years imprisonment, special counsel, and his partner in crime, called Master Obara, welcome it. After said and done, they are now looking for who to blame for their own failure. You don't ask, why is it that up to this very minute, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never sacked a lawyer, Ejiako? Why is it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never sacked these useless charlatan lawyers that have no chamber? They have no chamber. Their chamber is under mango tree, under cashew tree, under banga tree. They have no office. And the siblings, no. You watch when Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ezekume was in charge. After addressing Biafrans in public, they also go to the office. BTV will be there. Where will you watch for? Right? Bonda and Kabo, set up a lawyer. Set up Oro ewora ka to kwasa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bubu. Otukwase aka no bu. Ne kengi ya. Otukwase aka. O sia akọ to kwana set up lawyers. Isim no gadero na mma. Isim no gadero na mma. But who caused this very mistake? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself caused this very mistake. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have the opportunity to tell Biafrans what is going on and warn Biafrans. As I'm saying this thing, nobody should go after my loved ones who are involved in this criminality. Leave them. As we hold other Biafrans accountable for their evil, when I'm out, we are also going to hold my loved ones accountable for their evil. Nobody will touch. By now, we are not going to be talking about them. We will forget them. We will abandon them and focus on the federal government of Nigeria. But because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to cover them, he want to shake them. That is the reason we must not leave them alone. Because we know they are fully involved of the sentencing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are involved. 100% involved. Not 10%, not 15%, not 20%, not 30%. 100% involved. If somebody can go to court and go to TV station, radio station, begin to say his own brother is facing trial now. He must face trial. He is facing trial. He is trying to tell the federal government, I have also done my part. Now, we have lured him to face trial. We have lured him to face trial. Don't stand under what the US are saying. Discharge and acquitted. Discharge and acquitted. Don't stand there. Mama Bita Yoko said, now let's start the trial first. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to start the trial afresh. If maybe from count 1 to count 17, or from count 1 to count 15, or from count 1 to count 20, that was squashed to the waste bin, called dustbin, by Ifeanyi Ejiofor Ezekume. In the case of Aloy Ejimakor and Master Olabara and the siblings of iniquity, count 1, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is guilty. Count 2 to count 20 or count 15 according to the count. But remember, these are count that Ifeanyi Ejiofor Ezekume, they pieces it, render it useless. Where the judge make a pronouncement, you are discharged and acquitted. The Nigerian government must compensate you with so amount. They must apologize to you the way you want the apology, either by radio, newspaper, TV stations, and they must take you back to where they kidnapped you from. These are statements from the judge. The victory that this legatee, who was blackmailed, got. But now, the people that finally sentenced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with all kinds of charges, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is guilty of it. Even though you know nothing about it. He was committed by the Nigerian agents who are working with the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You don't know the federal government to understand. Since they are working with your brother, you are part of your brother. Mazi, you should improve Simon Eba. Simon Eba want to also improve. You want to DSS in the record here. Hello. I say, my leader. Your disciple, Simon Eba. How are you? Say, I'm fine. I say, I can say, no, the man. My lawyer, Ejiofor, $15,000. Kijiri manage. I say, thank you. Jisike. And I record here. After they are going to look for somebody that will translate the meaning of Jisike. They are going to look for who is going to translate the meaning of Jisike. And somebody will tell you, nah, according to Excelency, I'm not going to attack Kanu anymore. How do I expect you to attack Kanu? Is he not your paymaster now? Is the one paying you? Is the one paying you? So how can you attack your paymaster? Biafrans, the line is open for those of you that want to call in. Let's resist on call as we continue to play the some of the audio we have. The line is open. The line is open. The line is open, please. As we continue to play some audio we have. The line is open. So now I want to play a jingle. Going back to farm jingle. It has been a long time we should play the jingle. Last, please. You must support our fathers and our mothers, sisters and brothers, aunties and sisters who are going to farm. Support them. Anything you can support them with, please. We must feed ourselves. We are not going to wait for Fulani to produce anything. At the end of the day, the Hausa race produce all these very items. The Fulani will poison the items and they will dispatch these very items called food to Biafra land. So, support our mother and our father who are farmers. Very, very important. There we go.
Biafra IPOB under the leadership of our indefatigable leader, prophet and mentor of our time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, through the Directorate of State, DOS, the men will understand the times and seasons when Biafrans supposed to do the needful, like the men of Isaka in the Bible. Don't land again with another important program for Biafrans where they call Operation Back to Farm, alias Guzaza hunger and starvation out of Biafra land. As there be time to sow, we also get time to reap. Now with this planting season, we don't arrive. IPOB don't tell every Biafran, men, women, boy, girl, papa, mama, traders, bankers, drivers, artisans, doctors, police and their brothers, teachers, lady, husband, wife, business people, everybody, plus minus nobody, to join this operation Back to Farm, alias Guzaza hunger and starvation out of Biafra land by planting yam, maize, cassava, cocoa yam, three-leaf yam, tomatoes, pepper, vegetable, groundnut, okra, beans, garden egg, rice, etc., etc. You fit use bag, empty jerry can, bucket, empty cement bag or rice bag to support this project and make it a reality. As you plant, don't forget plantain, banana, chicken, goat, snail, cow, fish, even mushroom. While our villages must witness planting of odara, palm tree, owa, mango, guava, oranges, including tangerine. With this exercise, hunger and starvation goes whenever to peep into Biafra land again. Just no talk say, this one no concern you at all. For person where they hungry, no they shout hallelujah. You no go shout praise the Lord. You no go kabash at all. Because when aeroplane come fly for sky, you go look for ground where you go land the bam. Come rest. Now so you did. Understand say, as men and women they say their people now, including children, to see what thing they go use chop. Who know whether now you be the person when they go bundle and sell as commodity. Now you go shine your eye and join this operation Back to Farm in Biafra land so that we go save our children, save our people, save our life, save our wife, save every savable. Because the person will eat very well, benefit, they see for you, my people. IPOB know the talk in venue. Remember when they tell you to change your money to dollar for all your bank in Nigeria because the macrament will go come out for inside it go right to you. You think say na empty talk. Today, we think they happen. It don't shell it. It don't open your eyes. Found Nash don't open as wind don't blow. So therefore, both clergymen, politicians, comedians, actors and actresses, our people in diaspora will be abroad, must all show their faces and support in every for this very thing to come to reality. Remember, anybody when in enemy they feed, don't already pay for him mortuary. This time, to Guzaza hunger and starvation out of Biafra land, everybody must put hand, put leg, put hoe, put cutlass, put fertilizer, do everything and handle it to farm. Make I tell you, nothing to fear in the bush again, but the python will get the bush don't take over in territory. Biafrans, Operation Back to Farm. Now the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, through the Directorate of State, they bring on this message.
That is going back to farm jingle. And the next jingle we're about to play is Biafrans, please reject Nigerian army and save your life. We understand that they are recruiting every month. Till the month of January to the month of December, they continue to recruit our brothers and sisters into Nigerian army. For you to save your life from untimely death, from premature death and sudden death, reject Usman Dan Fodio Janjaweed jihadist military and save your life. Please advise your brothers, your sisters to reject Usman Dan Fodio jihadist military for them to save their life.
The Nigerian Army headquarters have begun a sensitization of mass enrollment of Igbo youth into the Nigerian Army, echoing the importance and motivating Igbo youth to join the Nigerian Army.
Please don't join the army that kills your youth.
Rise up. They silence the voice and then they want to kill your dreams. Biafrans rise up. And now they want to take your life. Biafrans rise up.
Nigerian army. No to Nigerian slavery.
Biafrans rise up.
Don't die for the people and country that hate you now.
Biafrans rise up.
Say no to oppression. Say no to depression.
Biafrans rise up.
Biafra lives in you. Say no to Nigerian army.
Biafrans rise up. Defend
chance to kill your brother. So please don't join the army that kills your youth. Say no to Nigerian army recruitment. Say no to their lives.
For it is a ploy to reduce us in our numbers.
Please, brothers and sisters, their newest recruitment is a deceit of the century. Don't join Nigerian army because they are made up of terrorists.
They will definitely send you to a place where they will kill you.
Say no to Nigerian army to save your own life. Now, we are going to talk about the event yesterday, St. Patrick's Day, that is in public domain, to tell you that Ipob and its leadership are equal to the task. Yesterday was a wonderful day that indigenous people of Biafra was represented in St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, Dublin. That is the reason you must understand that we are equal to the task. And I must say kudos to the indigenous people of Biafra all over the world and attended this very event in St. Patrick's Day. And most especially the Deputy European Rep, Mazi Azayoba, asi onye si ya jisi ike ya bụ na nke ọ na-eme ọ na-aba asị gị jidekwa ka iji ya bụ na ife iji ọ dị mma jisi ike that we are good to go. We are good to go. We understand the only thing that will save us is the freedom of Biafra. Without Biafra, we are doomed as a people. We will be wiped from the surface of the earth. That is the reason we have understand that the only thing that will save us is Biafra. And that is the reason we are not retreating, we are not surrendering. And today was another day in United Kingdom, number 10 Downing Street. Biafrans in United Kingdom gather to march for the freedom of Biafra and the freedom of Mazi and Kanu. What baffled me last week, we have a call. Hello, Mazi. Good evening. Welcome to the program. You are the first caller. Please, the platform is yours now. Go ahead and introduce yourself. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nnamdi, thank you very much.
There we go.
Yeah. I just want to, I want to add in something for the leadership if they can, key into that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very good. I know some of them might be listening.
Mazi, they are listening. They are listening.
Yeah, like the St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day, it's a global celebration. It's something that is global. So they shouldn't limit it only to Ireland for their rally. In the USA, you have close to how many thousand people did the parade in the US alone. They have a place whereby Irish citizens are concentrated more in the US. I don't know if it's New Orleans or so. I'll get that place.
Mazi, you were there yesterday, right?
Yeah, I was there yesterday.
Okay, I want to ask you just a video that I see. People from Iceland, they were also there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Mazi. Go ahead.
Yes. So if they can expand it to what's it called? To USA and UK. You see, UK may not, because UK know us. UK know this thing. So they may not have much impact there. But in US, they have long parade. They have massive, even from my office, I was hearing it today that they have massive parade in US. So if they can also, as they're doing in Ireland, they also do in US. And some other places, they can identify countries that celebrate this St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
And also, yes, and also do that
same protests in those countries, not just limiting only to only island.
It was very well, Mazi, a very wonderful idea. Very wonderful idea. Mazi, but I want to ask something. I thought they said the people that is championing Biafra struggle is rising sun, Akwa US Kanu. Avid. Ambassador, Akwa US Kanu Bikun. How about when I party in the US? Okay, Mazi, in the other hand, for me, I think Sympathetic Day should be every indigenous people of Biafra all over the world should troop into Sympathetic, into Ireland, just to once you come to our time where they call us, we shut down everywhere with crowd. I think that would be a very big result. If you want me to bring my own idea.
It will be. In my last two years, I went the one I'm in Limerick. I was there as well. The thing there, what you said is correct. But the thing there is that in US, as you know, close to a million people. Imagine million people doing the parade. You know how many million people that watched? Imagine that Ipob, the Biafran, this thing, the flag and every other thing is there.
Yeah.
In the US. Imagine that crowd. Even if we are 20. Imagine the crowd that came to watch.
Yeah.
That's the crowd that came to watch that I'm concerned about. Ireland, the population of Ireland there is only 5 million. And what's it called? In US, the population of Irish citizens in US are more than 20 million.
Okay.
That's, if not, the population of, according to the Irish citizens here, they say people that claim to be Irish are more than 80 million people.
Okay, Mazi, I know what you are saying.
Yeah.
What you are trying to say now that, for me, my whole idea is that the people in Canada, in US, Brazil, those that can fly into US for this very event, they should fly down to US and join, the indigenous people of Biafra in US to carry out this very sympathetic.
So and be close.
And the people that is in Europe, Germany, Italy, France, Spain, Norway, Finland.
Yes.
They should fly down to Ireland.
Ireland, yes.
Yes.
That's the thing. You look at that way. If it's just one, because St. Patrick's Day is once a year.
Yeah.
So let them be that duty of people plan to that time. This is once a year.
Yeah.
And like you said, which is a very good suggestion. All the Euro people, they come together in one place. Then in America, they share themselves.
Yeah.
You will see the result. Things will change. I'm sure of that.
Mazi, no, not that things will change automatically, because the population of US is they are 1 billion plus. So
they say the St. Patrick's Day yesterday in US was shut down. Then imagine that
they are because David and the rising sun. Nando ambassador. Ona chukwa ya ono kuna ntisunu bia ntisu unu. Mazi, do you know the funny part? Somebody that claimed to be PA to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a special advisor, as you can easily describe the idiot. He was on TikTok telling people that this protest we have in United Kingdom today is not IPOB leadership that organized it, or that no Pandibo. They are members of IPOB, not how they organize it.
Okuya today.
Okuya last week, na agwara ndisi. So ala achi. Igotago. So when you see so na mmadụ na-adị comfortable n'ịtụ asị.
Yes.
Ihe niile so onye ya bụ anya IPOB mana onye Igbo onye Biafra. Ama ebe ọ nọ. Onye wee gwagotewe si ya Darlington. Oru mgbe onye ejikwa okwu. Ọ nọ na platform ejiri were ekwu ya. Ejiri were na-asị eziokwu. Ejiri ọmakwa na-asị o. So oru mgbe the person ekwu okwu, the person asị ya Darlington. Na mmadụ emekatakwa n'ihe ọjọọ n'elu ụwa ọkwụsị. Na ya nwa abụ onye IPOB. Mana ya mana protest ọ bụla a na-eme na United Kingdom, ma na-eme na Scotland, ma na-eme ma ewe so n'ọsọ IPOB bụ ihe na-eme protest number 10 Downing Street ebe a na-epụta for. So why o ji pụta ebe a na-atụ asị? Ọ gbazie nkịtị.
check Kanu now. So from anybody that's intelligent, by now you're supposed to know what they are doing. If I name you know, it's a clear eye. And all of them, they know what they're doing. It's not matter of distance. So the leadership should just hold on tight. They know what they're doing. All of them in that group, both the avid, both the ambassador, all of them know what they are doing. They are doing evil. They know. All of them. There's nobody that does not know what he's doing. So criminals attract themselves. This is like minds. What you have in those groups are like minds. So they that like minds, they attract themselves. They come together. You know, that's what they are doing. All of them came together and formed and started doing what they do. So all of them, they know. And one thing I'm looking at myself is that how can all these people know they're doing evil, and they stay together and be talking? My mind is that how do these people communicate with themselves when they know it's a lie? I'm still trying to understand how evil someone can be, to the extent that whereby I know that I want to do somebody something, and I'm now communicating with another person, like a group of 10 people. We know that this thing is evil. We are planning it together. That means it shows that those people are very, 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 very evil. Not just evil, very, 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 very evil. That's how the people's mindsets are. The heart of a man is wicked. That is how people are. So the people that are doing this thing, they are more than, they are demons. In fact, if they see a way to buy everybody, they will do it. These are the people that are doing this thing. So if the leadership has a way to imprison Kanu, they should go ahead and do it without thinking twice. Kanu have the opportunity. Kanu will do it.
Yes.
That is how it is.
Mazi, these are the part of things you will hear from them. The leadership is disobeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they can withdraw the case. They are not the complainant. The only person that can withdraw case from court is the complainant. Mazi, am I right or wrong?
Now you are correct. Me, anybody that withdraw that case,
Mazi agaghị withdraw ya. Unless na Kanu ejikwa aka ya aga. Mana Kanu jiri aka ya aga na. German nwere one law. Once German find you at fault, if you are in a withdraw case, IPOB asị na hapụ onye eru 2 weeks a detrag letter for ịtụ asị ịbịa na court bịa face ye.
Yes.
Mba ọ ka ha si eme ọ ka ha si eme na asị na Kanu abịa na ayọ na Nnamdi Kanu asịsị withdraw the case Mazi asịsị withdraw the case leadership asị okay na Kanu je withdraw ya Kanu ka ya ifuru nke abụrụkwa 12 years ọkwa 12 years aka ya eje because why na IPOB eje na wee kwuo ya ji bịa mee appeal no aka letter na erutu ya aka for the past 1 year plus.
Yes.
Ka ebe letter na-aga
that case, he knows that the Biafra you are looking for is nonsense.
ya ka ebe letter na-aga asị na ọ na-aga ebe ndị nyere anyị ndị sue right to court ka letter unu na-enweta since ọnụ adịghị ikwu okwu so onye withdraw the case na ya bụ na ihe niile IPOB na-ekwu na ọ na-eme impersonation ka ọ sị na ọ bụ member of IPOB ya provide ya receipt since 2012 IPOB was born till 2026 ka ebe ọ ga-afịa ya wee weta.
That is it.
So ọ ga-eje nga.
This thing is an eye for an eye. This is an eye for. I'm telling you seriously. This is how it's supposed to be because these people are very, very wicked. I know these people succeeded. They succeeded in jailing Nnamdi. You see this Nnamdi Kanu jailing, all these things. These things is due to wrong advice. Nnamdi Kanu is in that DSS dungeon. It is people that go to see him. When the Joko was seeing him, he was confident, he was speaking well, he was relaxed, the case was going fine. When these people came to visit him, this thing, imagine you have 7 people coming to tell you, nah, do this like this, do it like this. This is a lawyer, mind you. This is a lawyer that is learned to you. And the person is telling you, do like this, do like this, do like you get results. Do like this, you get results. Let's go back to Mommy Binta. Mommy Binta, your father wasting time. Nigerian government have appealed the, put stay of execution. No need to wait for them. Let us go to Mommy Binta. She will give you results. Now, I'm going to go. Let us be frank. If it's you go. Because when you look left, that's the opportunity they have. That is the opportunity they use that opportunity and enter Nnamdi Kanu. That time. Because he had no option. You will be thinking, nah, this case, Nigerian government have we stand this guy. I don't know what will happen in the next 6 months. Let me follow these people. Since they say maybe have arranged everything, let me follow them and see what will happen. That's why he came to court with confidence, thinking that the thing is what they told him.
Ofuzia that very bell last night. The man abakazie, the man abaka.
That's it. When Nnamdi Kanu know that bill, it has been a 419, he knows that Nigerian government have catched them. He cannot do anything again. That's why he said, I will defend myself. He cannot do anything again.
Nothing. It was ambush.
At that time, there is no lawyer.
Mazi, the simple language, it was ambushed by his own siblings and this very lawyer.
Thank you. It was ambush. So they use a calling method. You know, they will call it's just like a bad person will come and advise you, nah, let us do it like this. Okay. To you, you will think that it is true. If you don't use clear eye to look at it, you will make mistake. That is what they did to Nnamdi Kanu. It's ambush. That's why I don't totally blame him. They ambush him and they put him in that corner. When I go na mother boss go in a corner. You must see again. If you get amazing now, if they bring for you akam, you will eat.
Yeah.
If they bring for you goda, you will drink. Anything they bring for you, always stay okay. So let you know get make now. Time since he's still there, he has not gone to say okay. Nigerian government now, where go? I don't want to do again. You know, let it stay there. Since it's not agitated to come out, let it stay there. Let the leadership be doing what they are doing. Close their eye, do what continue to push. That is what they need to do. Because when they not get the Biafra, or when they not get, you see Donald Trump is coming in gradually. This is opportunity. We need to go any hand, one opportunity. So the leadership should continue, focus, do what they are doing. Nnamdi Kanu is not telling them that if Nnamdi Kanu want to push this struggle out, he would have told the Nigerian government, I'm not going to do this, nothing will happen to me. Give me security, let me go out. So he's still there. Wrong advice. Wrong advisors. These people are, remember that it was these same people that told him that he should not eat what his wife cooked.
Yeah.
It was these same people that pushed him from the US that they want to poison him, they want to do this.
Yes.
So these people have started sayings. They have started sayings to work on this man's brain. It's not today.
Yeah.
It's not today, my brother.
These are the reason he refused to tell the leadership that he's going to Kenya. And he has been living in Kenya for the past 1 year. And they still thought he's in Europe.
These are the things. This lie does not start today. It has been long. So when somebody has been lied for a long, people think that it's only when they came.
Mazi, you know the shocking part? Even Kanu Takano went to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. The same Kanu Takano who told us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the mountain praying. Eh?
Yeah.
I'm Martin in Kobo Martin in Brazil, Kobo Kedi Nebe. Oh, Jeffrey. Eh? Hey, nah. Mazi Obi Diao.
You see that thing Kanu Takano told Nnamdi Kanu that what's it called? Kanu Takano told Nnamdi Kanu that told the leadership that is a mountain praying. Don't be surprised. Kanu Takano Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe they might be talking with our doctors. They might be talking with Nnamdi Kanu. But now I can see I was not that I'm there. You know, see, Nnamdi Kanu knows that he has been warned. Almost go up. I'm a human being. Mess it up. We made that thing the person should not do. Shame will not allow me to come and meet that person again.
Yeah.
If you know, basically, I cannot talk to see that person. So that the person, the day the person gave to them right down there, think that that's open. Now my brother always need way. I did not do it. It's my fault. Because so now the Kanu should he will get to that point. So that's why I say perhaps say about your name. The only thing with the leadership will be countering any 100 men, anything you bring, counter it. So that you know that yes, they are still there.
There, Mazi.
So, my advice.
Very welcome idea.
People blame Nnamdi too much. That's my old mistake. I can blame choir. You use another hand to correct it.
Yeah.
Put yourself in that shoe. So if you take that same decision with him, you will say, I will not blame this man totally. Let us keep fighting for Biafra and get it. That is it. That was my own point about that one.
Very welcome, idea. Very welcome, idea, Mazi. Ndeo. Thank you. A very welcome idea. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Umunege achagundo at all.
Attention, Biafrans, security alert. The Nigerian government has authorized the DSS, police, and Nigerian military to carry out a special military operation in Biafra land as the crisis is raging in the Middle East between the US, Israel, and Iran. They have mapped out these locations in Biafra land for immediate bombing and massive military operations, claiming these are strongholds of Ipob, ESN, which is a lie. Therefore, Biafran youths must be very careful, as they are their prime target for elimination. The designated areas mentioned to be attacked are Ohaji Egbema, Ihala, Isuofia, Nsuka, and Orsui Hitekwa. There's no need for sleeping while seating on a gunpowder. Biafrans, we are in a dangerous moment.
Biafrans, the line is open for those of you that want to call in. The line is open, please. I always say, continue to put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in prayer. Continue to put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in prayer. Very, very important.
The only person to preach Biafra to you and you will listen are those who are under our central command, IPOB, of course, with Radio Biafra. Anything else up on Dioshi can happen. I must warn you. These are vultures and they are vagabonds that are very poor and wretched.
This is the statement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, that the only people that will preach Biafra to you and you will listen is IPOB, of course, Radio Biafra, where we worship. Today, we dismantle autopilot criminals in exile, Edo Republic. We are having another group, say they are ambassador, Rising Sun, and Avid, to tell you, Nakaji Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ujisiri ike. So Sabia Magana Potea. O signo tu ya agwago okwu maka nworo onwe Biafra. Ị ga-ege ntị bụ IPOB. Our Central Command, DOS. N'ife eji agbasa ozi ụwa niile na-ege ntị, Radio Biafra. Ejụọ, ka onye mepere Biafra Radio, nwanne Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Enemy within the house, internal enemy. And the Nigerian agents are coming, grabbing the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, giving them money, giving the lawyers money. Na Ganu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want video, I want ambassador, I want Rising Sun, I know America. St. Patrick's Day yesterday in America, where more than 100 million people gather. Kendas and Habo Rising Sun. Anu here. Oluku. They are nowhere to be found. Nah, God Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he should appoint us as the leadership now. You know, we are in America now. Mama, you lead. Kachuku Ponu ni Loko. In the lead, Oji. We have another caller, Mazi Ezibo, one net number. Mazi, good evening, welcome to the program. Go ahead, Mazi. There.
Mazi, first of all, let me thank you for your good job. It's not easy. You know, you are dealing with them well. Mazi, what thing I want to say this night, you know, I want to tell the US, they need them, Mazi and Kalon, you know, bring that a group, say that autopilot group, they want to bring 100 men. That is then they will sack him as our leader. We cannot work with. He cannot be the leader of IPOB because the leader of autopilot. It cannot. That one will never happen. Bring another autopilot, conjure together with the IPOB. IPOB we are very, very genuine. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want to create another group, that's how it's not. We don't pass. Sometimes like this, we don't pass that kind of level. We don't pass that kind of stage. You see, the stage of come. If they want to go create another group again, come become the leader of another group, become the leader of IPOB. We know what that is. Then we will start you as our leader. Shut them as another kind. We see them. I hear them in getting internet. I hope we hear this message now. Today you go mention that useless 100 men, that terrorist group, that autopilot group. They want to mention people don't know them. Okay, now if they start now to killing people now, they can't join them together. They can't send an IPOB. That's a good mention. The leader of IPOB and the leader of autopilot. You understand? That one you know, see man, that one you know go walk. You know you don't pass that level. IPOB, see we don't move home. If any mistake in there, you don't make any mistake in there, we leave you. That 100%, and you go and talk, that's your group you want to create. You don't know their faces, you don't know the kind of crime they don't commit. You won't go be inside the prison. You won't come they need another group. Brother, see, now today they tell this thing, now I thought they tell this content. You know, you don't go walk home. That one, we cannot accept it. You know, that one, no, you know, go walk home. We don't pass that grade. You know, okay, we don't beg you. If in the money is your problem, my brother, go down. Come out from that prison. We do everything to bring you out. If you come out, if in the money, we will contribute money, give you any amount you want. If all the whole IPOB the whole world, contribute even 100 euro. Man, it's a very big one for you. So even if you any more they want to buy, you go buy the car. You understand what I mean? But it's not. He go there inside prison. He want to turn and that. My brother, what it is? It doesn't work. It will not work. Okay, man. Okay, man. See, my eye don't open. Make it on. If this time maybe now 2018, 2019, 2020. My brother, our eye don't open. This thing kidnap, they kidnap you. He make our eye open. Put the money from Nenayanga. Even if you come back to that, Nenayanga go, but Nenayanga go be out. You know, that will not go eating. That will remove Where put it here, where put only like I get that country, that one go, you know, go cheating. I feel we don't pass that country level. We are here in Europe, all of us, we are struggling. Not because we contribute to money. They can't pay somebody 5,000 euro. Somebody who live in each euro. Tell me the kind of job for now. Nena figure for this Europe now. They will pay even 2005. Nena no figure that kind of job. Nobody still will pay Nena 2005 for what today? Which kind of Nena go feel work that get 2005 euro?
Mazi yana Nigeria embassy 1,300 euro.
Okay, they can't do that because they can't pay 5,000. Even that was not there for the odd whole flight too. Anyway, then they fly now. Now IPOB money.
Yes. Hotel.
Any hotel, then they are lodge.
IPOB money. Yes. Any food you eat. Any food you eat. Now IPOB money. Yes.
Oh boy, see that level, Master, we don't. If you remember that, if that one, if you remember this one, you see this crate, you want to create, they say they want to create another group where. Mazi, all to our money, if you come out, we go Germany bank, we bring all to the seat, all to money we got to put account to right. Mazi, forget that one, bro. Forget that one. All you like that one to make that one get work or work. And another thing today, it's going now. Mazi, what you will get them, you can't really matter. That's one email more or the possible. Mazi
Singamba. Come again.
nwaanyị ime nwaanyị mụọ nwa.
Nkịta.
Ya.
Nna nwoke ihe na-emere ụwa is a surprise. The great Italian natural is washing.
Ihe njikọ ga-apịtị ya na ụmụ nwoke a nọla Canada na-akpọ njikọ amaghị m ọbụkịta tụrụ nne ya ime. My brother, ụmụ iberibe mmadụ ga-etụrụ ọgwụ na-achụkwa ọ bụ nkịta mụrụ ndị asọ mmadụ mụrụ ọ bụ nwoke ibe m tụrụ ime ndị aha. Because that njide ka ihugo n'ihu dakiala o ji amamihu yiri eyi oyi mmadụ oyi enide ụdị bren ya bụ bren akamụ ka o nwuru. Onye bụ ewu the kind government you do time commit to today, all I say, this protest they do today, no BTS organize it. Unla chopa or put it or pum. I imagine job or pum ketala I must run on that. Mazi,
and I seen about the US, about for Chief Nice Mokoro, the United Kingdom National Coordinator, about fire there.
What the wife of our leader?
But the wife of our leader, about fire the Lolo is why you go on.
I the jobs of Uncle we kept maybe I won't get up on the Moronda. I want to tell anything before
you know, once you commit a crime in the absence of the leader and you sold men on ground, you will be dangerous more than these people. Don't you see the way Darlington went to TikTok about 5 days ago? They preaching that this very protest I met at the United Kingdom. No one did when I am IPOB. So one way I got on the program. The boy I boy IPOB.
Shame, all you hear.
Yeah, the boy I boy IPOB. The boy say I want to speak as a Biafra. I'm not a member of IPOB. That they want to counter as the hot. Maki you on TikTok.
Okay.
Where see I can boy I pussy as no more than one or see amba. Or say name about everyone or see amba. They are very close to United Kingdom, no Scotland. Now protest ni na eme maka Biafra. Na efu ana ogwandi Igbo na eme ya. So ha kwụsịrị ịtụ asị ha na-atụ. Dalụti emechizi ọnụ. Mana ejiri ọnụ ebe a na-asị eziokwu. This is ejiri that have been sharing the protest in United Kingdom. Once they compromise, they will become a complete liar.
That's why I asked you on the portable get a more matter because that I can take the time on. You understand what I mean? And they are not behave like somebody maybe man produce. You understand what I mean? Brother, you know, to read about Jessica Mamela, not the must continue. You understand what I mean? First of May, our rally here after. You understand what I mean? We have our rally here.
Okay, Ostra Day.
Yeah, Australia Day.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And that one too, that one not to talk about it, but later maybe when we get about secrets, later we'll talk about it.
Okay, it's not 1st of May, yeah?
1st of May.
Okay.
And now, before 30th of May.
Okay.
Okay, the secret.
Okay. Bye. Okay. Biafran, our brother, Ikechukwu Nnaji Chineke, nke chere ịkụpụ metụsara akpụ n'ọnụ. Also, 1st of May is Austria Day. Please, those of you that live in Europe, proceed to Austria. We are going to publish the flyer. Hello, Mazi. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are joining us from, Mazi. In there.
Hello, Mazi. Are you hearing me clearly?
I'm hearing you loud and clear, and Biafrans are listening to you. In there.
Yes, Mazi. I was just throwing around. I saw your post. My name is Judo Kafo.
Oh, Mazi, there.
My name is Judo Kafo from Anioma land, Ikaland. One thing when I want to tell Biafrans this afternoon is too many things have been going on in IPOB. Too many ups and downs. Lies, allegation, it's too much. But one thing I want to tell Biafrans is to stand behind DOS and IPOB. IPOB is not one man business, neither a family business. IPOB is a nation. say divided we fall, but unity we stand as one. This is a great family that our leader brought together, men and women around the world. TOS have done a lot to keep this family together. You know, if not for TOS, IPOB would have been destroyed. Radio Biafra would have been taken over. But TOS stand in the gap between evil people and this struggle. Now, they come again and say our leader want to appoint 100 men and he will be the leader from the prison. We will begin to lead them. That is a lie. You cannot be in the prison and you are leading 100 men. Una think that small children around that they talk to. Our leader say in IPOB, we are very learned. We cannot volunteer our time and effort and put our lives in danger because every day we call Radio Biafra, we call our name, we call Nigeria. All of us in IPOB, we are endangered species because some of us cannot even go back to Nigeria. We cannot give our lives and sacrifice our lives for we to turn around to be used as a fool. It can never happen. Whoever that is coming and say Nnamdi Kanu says he's going to form 100 men to lead the struggle is a lie. I can never follow that group. I can never belong to that stupid group. I respect my leader, but if this thing is coming from my leader still have a cause to answer me when he come out. I wish I can speak to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that he can tell me why did he end up in Kenya? Because he preached about Kenya before he was arrested. How an activist went to Kenya, and he will tell me. Because I've been calling Radio Biafra since 2012, telling them my name, where I come from. I cannot even go to Nigeria. A lot of things have gone wrong in IPOB. Lie upon TOS collect money. TOS selling Nnamdi Kanu. Our leader went to Kenya without telling TOS. People came into this struggle to destroy this struggle, telling our leader that Elohim said this, Elohim said it, Elohim said this, Elohim said this. Our leader began to listen to women that hear from Elohim. TOS are bad. Don't tell TOS this, don't tell TOS that. But look at the end of the day. Biafrans around the world, never you listen to those bunch of criminals who are looking for money in every nook and corner and coming to tell me that our leader wants to set up 100 men and he's going to be their leader. People fool. Somebody who is in the prison, how's he going to lead 100 men? These are a bunch of lawyers. These are a bunch of criminals who want to make money with the name of our leader. You want to form 100 men. What of the DOS that our leader formed? Our leader is part of DOS. Is our leader not the leader of IPOB? Has he resigned? If he don't resign, make it tell women to know. I am tired of this bullshit in this organization. I am tired of every day. IPOB this, IPOB that. These people are just using our head. Some of us cannot go to Nigeria. You think we're going to play with you? Make una take time, oh. Make una take time. IPOB is not a child play. We will never tolerate these people. IPOB cannot be destroyed. IPOB is like an atom which cannot be destroyed or recreated. IPOB has come to stay. Nnamdi Kanu cannot destroy IPOB. If you like, let it go and form 1,000 men. Treat for men the head of DOS. Jesus the one who remain DOS. Because those men are righteous. Those men are righteous men. They never showed our leader. They never contributed to anything that happened to our leader. They didn't even know that our leader went to Kenya. They were surprised to hear the news that our leader was arrested in Kenya. Other people know. The women know that our leader went to Kenya. We at POB didn't know. POS didn't know. At the end of the day, Mazi Chike doesn't have so the Nnamdi Kanu. I thought you know that in
the Queen of Biafra, I'm going to call you.
Money. Lies upon lies. coming to tell us. Our leader sent message. He's going to form 100 men. He's going to lead them from prison. Which prison? Are you people fools? Which prison our leader wants to lead people? There's a bunch of lawyers coming to come and look for money. Because they can no longer get money from anywhere again. Because Biafrans are wise. LPOB is wise. Now, no money where they come again. Men cannot get money again. Now they want to come at 400 men. Then our leader, who is in jail in Sokoto, will be leading them. I don't know how can he lead them. I don't know where he's leading them to. I don't know the instruction that he will be giving to them. But let us remain LPOB and stand with yours. If our leader is tired, if the other people they are tired, let them quiet and let us continue. LPOB is not one man. It's a nation and we must move on to our destination. This is not a child play. Some Ekpaon have come and gone. They came with all those things. Kanu, if you accept to disband IPOB and close the Biafra, we will release you. They lied to them. They went to Tinubu, saying Tinubu, help us. I will tell to my father to release Nnamdi Kanu. It didn't work. All these lies and propaganda. Our people are too foolish to be listening to story. Let us focus on the ball. Let us guide DOS and IPOB.
There were Mazi.
And IPOB will take us to where we are going.
There were.
Biafrans, stand still. Don't move. Remain where you are. Remain with Chicken. Remain with yours. Stand with IPOB. Let the 100 men, because they will come and wither away like Samuel Ekpa group. They will come and crush and finish. 100 men is dead on arrival. We don't want 100 men. We don't want 20 men. We want to remain with the men that are leading us right now. Thank you, Biafrans around the world. Bless you people.
Bless you too, my brother. Bless you too.
Thank you.
This is Mazi Jude Okafor. Eka is an Igbo land. Is a Biafra land. Let me call my dear beautiful sister, Biafran daughter. Hello, one other Biafran daughter, the Queen of Biafra. Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Mazi.
And there the floor is yours. Speak to the enemies
Mazi,
in the language they are going to
for
understand.
your This is Biafra daughter from Edo State, Igodomigodo. Yes, I want to tell Biafra for what only do to go to Kenya.
Wanda, are you there?
Mazi.
Yeah, are you there?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Good evening, Biafrans. May God bless DOS
Yes,
and ESN and IPOB
yes,
worldwide.
Yes, sir.
I want to use this your platform to say thank you to IPOB worldwide. Yesterday and today,
Yes,
they are on the street telling the whole world exactly what we want and who we are. Will you load that in? So, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me tell Biafran, for our only do to go to Kenya without telling Biafrans, only do are betrayed with the Biafrans, because when it's going to America, he tell Biafrans. When it's going to anywhere, he tell Biafra. For him not to tell Biafra that is going to Kenya, after we tell him anything that concern Africa country, don't go there. And he quiet and go alone. Only do are betrayed us. For it. How which he doesn't go there, all these men that we are into, it will not happen.
You are right.
Let me tell Biafrans, listen to DOS as Mazi Kanu said it. Mazi Kanu himself cannot destroy IPOB. He cannot destroy DOS, he knows by himself. As Jude Okafor said, are you using Biafra to be collecting money? Just the way our enemy said. Na anya cannot spending our money anyhow you want it in with Kisli as a bureau. So now you want to recruit other 100 men. Mazi, I don't talk yesterday for my broadcast. If you are aware of this shenanigan them your siblings is doing, I told you stop them. We the IPOB, we are the one that respect you, that honor you. There is nobody in this life that more than you in IPOB hand, in IPOB heart. Don't let that respect go down. Because we come to this movement with all our heart and all we have. Don't let we regret the time and we come and support you in this movement. You never told us this movement, restoration of Biafra, is for your family. None of us will be there. None of us will be there. And you tell us that we whiter than white. You still whiter than white the way we are seeing things now. An IPOB can never accept auto-parasite. If your sibling doesn't tell you what they did, after they kidnap you, they make IPOB to know that they are really a devil in this life. That is how I can describe autopilot. Now you want to bring them to inside IPOB, all the atrocity they did, then we come do it as if say now we are not together, Mazi. We are not together, which is all those 200 men that you are looking for in auto parasite. We are not together with them. They are not together with us with the IPOB.
Bam.
Mazi, anytime, any day, you declare that 100 men, you will not be the leader of IPOB anymore.
Bam.
You will not be leader of IPOB. If Up want to fall down, let him fall down.
Bam.
And those people you want to recruit, they can't do anything. All of them will be fighting against themselves. I'm telling you, Mazi. If you know what is good for we the Biafrans, all those shenanigans that they are saying, they should not try it. Because our enemy will laugh at us. They told you this man is a criminal. We tell you he's a thief. So all whatever enemies say will come to pass. And many Biafra will not believe whatever you are doing. They will not believe you. They will not trust you. Don't make that mistake. Because Lola Ine can come and tell you that your sibling want to use you turn to enemy of Biafra. You don't know the reason why. She's a mother. You don't know the reason why I tell you that thing. And we are going there. If you push with the IPOB, and not only IPOB, you know what IPOB means. The indigenous people of Biafra, if you push them to tell them they don't know what they are doing, you will not like what you see. They will not fight you. None of them will listen to you. None of them will believe you because you have break their heart they give to you. Onyedu, I know you listen to us. Let me tell you, this Biafra daughter from Edo State. If you are aware or you are not aware the atrocity your siblings is doing, stop them. It will not favor you. I've been saying it. It will not favor Biafra. Things will happen that you yourself, you will regret to even start this movement. I'm telling you. You promise us so many things. The day you will say you will not agitate for Biafra, a person that close to you should do something to buy somebody. You have said all those promises. You are promised and you swear a oath. Anything that will hurt anybody that take a oath that you take, that person family will wipe out. Your siblings, they are doing things that will make that oath to wipe all of them out. You are still supporting them. If really not true, you are supporting them. Mazi, Oyisi, Onyedu, stop the atrocity that your siblings they are doing. Stop them. People are saying, people are watching, people listen. Whether not blackmail, that they blackmail you. Please, tell them that you stop blackmailing your name. Tell them that you stop staining your name. But if not true, they are getting all this message from you. Oh, you see, it will not benefit you. It will not benefit your siblings. It will not benefit the 100 men you want to recruit because those people, some of them for 5 years, they never pay their monthly dues. They promise angel, they never pay. Now those people go give you money. More not try. They watch you now. But nobody can destroy IPOB. Thank you, my brother. Love you. For giving me this opportunity to speak. May Chuko Kikabia bless us and bless the US.
Thank you very much. Biafran, that is the Biafran daughter, the Queen of Biafra. The fact remains, IPOB is above human destruction. Hello, Mazi. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you're joining us from, Mazi. In there,
Mazi, welcome. I'm Bukama. I'm calling from Ireland.
Oh, there, Mazi. Mazi, I believe you were there yesterday, right?
Live and direct.
There, God bless you guys. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. May Chuko Kikabia continue to guide you guys and your families, because yesterday, and I was so happy because seeing, our wives, the original wives of Biafran, the flesh and blood of Biafrans, and our children, and everywhere were full of Biafran t-shirts, IPOB t-shirt, Biafran flag. Mazi, you are welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Mazi, I just want to say and contribute to today's program. I can understand our people, how ranged that they are, of what is going on. And nobody is happy, especially at least the normal member of IPOB, because if DOS is not respected, if the structure of IPOB is attacked, especially from the people that is close to Onyendu, and also I now perceive also now Onyendu is doing a lot of mistake, and the movement is being attacked. And when you attack, that is the downside. When you attack DOS, you are attacking every family member of IPOB. And if you say that you have problem with DOS, you have problem also with members of IPOB. So now, that is the reason why you should be careful. I'm talking about Onyendu, and I'm talking of anybody that is want to attack the structure. You have to be careful when you attack DOS, because what you are doing is attacking the whole family of IPOB. And the normal member will be saying, okay, if something happened with, has a problem with DOS, that's why it should affect me also. Now, and if you neglect even every family of IPOB because you have one issue or the other with DOS, then no IPOB member will be happy with you. And that is what is happening. You understand? Because you cannot just look at us and believe that we are idiots. It's not good. So I think when you do shoot.
Mazi, let me come in. Mazi, let me come in. Just 1 minute. What you making there? For me, the only problem that the leadership has with Onyendu, which Onyendu classify as a problem, if I'm right or wrong, is that they refuse to withdraw the case from the court because they are not the complainants. They are the accused person. And the 13-point agenda shenanigans memo, that why we must continue to give Nyanya our funds, and the leadership should not double into the family money. And it was not talking about the family, IPOB family, for example. He only talk about family. So we don't know the family he's talking about. Yeah. So if, for example, if these are the things that you can see as a problem, but the same as in Nnamdi Kanu on the other hand, no the day Kanu sues IPOB. No the day Kanu continue to burn down IPOB letters, indigenous people of Biafra letters all over the world. Now the case have turned around. The same Onyendu, who his siblings blackmailed US to Onyendu. why he must not tell the US if he's going to anywhere. The same Nnamdi is coming out now to tell the US to withdraw case. And the US, first of all, reach out to you. Give you opportunity, 3 months, for Kanu to withdraw the case. They waited for 3 months. In fact, you did not want to speak to them. They now instruct the German National Coordinator to go and appeal with evidence. And that is exactly evidence they have in the court. Why are you appealing this case? We have sent you this very letter for almost 1 year plus. And we never received letter. The letter was not coming to us. It was going to those who complain about us. Who complain. They are the one in charge of the address. It's the address, their house. They now discover that something is fishy. So now, I believe the lawyer of Kanu told Kanu, you are about to go down, including Nyanya and anybody that is involved, your partner in crime. Because of that, now Nnamdi now who refuse to reach out to the leadership, begin to reach out to the leadership now. To tell you what we are telling people that he has access to leadership, morning, afternoon, night. He can reach out to any member of leadership at any time. So these are the only things you can say.
No, Mazi. Even before then, Nnamdi went to Kenya without telling the leadership, which is very, very bad. You know, this is insubordination, and Nnamdi at the top of the oath we swear as an IPOB member.
Mazi, I want you to repeat that thing again. What do you call it? Insubordination, right?
Insubordination.
Okay.
Insubordination, and he's in the higher echelon of our movement. You understand? And in our oath, we know that we don't supposed to be insubordinate to him and the leadership. And he also not to be insubordinate to us, but he was insubordinate. Going to Kenya without telling the leadership, sidelining everybody, is insubordination. You understand? Which is not good. You understand? And I believe he knows what he's doing because he knows the consequences of insubordination. That is the problem. So that is, I just want to say, whatever that might be the case is something that might be settled. Being in that place he is not the right time that he's doing what is these things that is happening. Oh, 100 men. 100 men for what? Who is the 100 men? Is that those charlatans I'm seeing online? Is the 100 men? Can they do anything? This is the shafts that is already falling from IPOB shafts. You know, because IPOB put everybody in a basket and started shaking it, and a lot of people falling. And all these people are falling, sharp that is falling from IPOB. They can't do nothing. You understand? They are nobody. If you watch at them, is that the people Mazi Nnamdi put his trust on? It's not possible. These guys would just betray him with just one night. You understand? What is in IPOB now, after the shaft has fallen now, what is in IPOB is very hardcore. That is what is in IPOB right now. And if he neglect this hardcore that is in IPOB, then he doesn't have nothing. You understand? I don't see people should worry about 100 men. This 100 men is full of sharps. They are nobody. This is autopilot. They come in one way, and we dislodge them. They reband and come again. We dislodge them. They reband. They are recycling their stuff over and over again with different name and different tactics. You understand? So there's Mazi, we know what is going. We're not supposed to be worried about these 100 men, and we are waiting for them to come. We'll see how many are them. They're always afraid to come and let them come fully out and let's see who they are. And another thing is this. I think what I mean about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is whatever thing that the problem he has with the leadership. I know that problem started even before he went to Kenya. You understand? He might be brainwashed from his brothers.
Mazi, not that he might be brainwashed. No, he was brainwashed. Before they lure him to Kenya, they first of all make sure these two people are blackmailed. The wife and the IPOB leadership.
So if something, this is continue happening, I'm wondering why should Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue falling? I know that man is an intelligent man and very smart. How can he be falling for his brothers? Very easily, and they continue falling, and they continue making mistakes, and he's continue trusting these same people. They, over and over again. I say, what is happening? Is this thing or Bapaka? Because I don't see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be that foolish. You understand? I saw Mazi, and everybody knows, can even witness and can even testify that Mazi Nnamdi is a smart guy. You understand? So why should his brother control him? We don't get it. So I can't get it. When I try to wrap my head around it, it's very, very hard. You understand? So, but at the end of the day, what we are seeing sometimes doesn't make sense. You understand? Yeah. But 100 men, we are the only thing, I don't know. Some people believe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say, some people, because of how smart and how, they trust they have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some will say, no, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not say here. But I believe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. But what I'm wondering, is he doing all these things with natural mind or something is controlling?
That question is bigger than me and you to answer. It's only God that will answer that very question. It's bigger than me and you. Ndewo, Mazi.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Ndewo. Thank you for calling. Ndewo. Hello, caller. Good evening. Your name and where you're joining us from, please. Turn your device that you are using to listen to me, please.
What we are seeing sometimes doesn't make sense. You understand? 100 men.
Hello, caller.
I don't know. Some people believe because of how smart and how they thought they have Mazi and also we say no Mazi.
Hello, caller. Please, can you turn the device you are using to listen to me, please? I don't know. You are calling, and I'm begging you to turn your device that you are using to listening. You just keep quiet. I don't know why. Biafrans, the line is still open for those of you that want to call in. Feel free to call in. Hello, Mazi Anyi. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Just go ahead and make your opinion.
Mazi. Sorry, I'm just coming back from work. I know that you'll be hearing some background.
Yeah.
But Mazi, we cannot be fear or be afraid of our enemies. Mazi, we are equal to us, and we must move ahead. Mazi, let me chip into your program. First of all, I thank our HOD. I thank our leadership. Also, I thank our families in the UK. I thank IPOB families in the UK for today's protest. Also, yesterday, I thank our family in Ireland for their sympathetic participation. Mazi, we are moving forward, regardless of anything. Mazi, also, I thank you. It's not easy. I thank all IPOB members all over the world. First of all, my name is Mazi Fanyi. Mazi Fanyi, calling from this location. Towards your program, Mazi, you see, let me just speak from Binta Anyako to these siblings of iniquities. These siblings of iniquities, let me just talk about them. Bringing Binta Anyako. Mazi, is very sad that these people was deceived. In fact, not that they was deceived. The thing is, all of them know what they are doing. And that is why this woman try to use their brain and told them that when we get to the court, when we come to the court, you people, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And after that, we are going to release your brother. Mazi, that's why when they come to the court, they start calling that woman Mommy Bintanyako, thinking that this woman will... Hello, am I coming out?
Mazi, go ahead. You are making sense.
All
that
right.
is the reason I'm laughing at the enemies, the iniquity siblings. You are making too much sense.
That,
there.
After calling this woman mommy, the woman will change her mind and grant their heart desire. Mas after both of them, both the lawyers, there was a surprise when the woman turned against them and trying to push them out of the court, try to chase them out of the court. That's when they know that water don't pass Gary. Mas, it's very sad because sometimes people don't read the handwriting in the world. These men are they are the men of money. They are the men of money because one, they use every opportunity that happen where they are the one that caused that havoc. They are the one that caused the problem in this great family. After hiding the location of our leader, and they have already planned because during that time, this Imiati Allah, projected a very big of money, as
it's 100 million now, 100 million naira.
Yes,
yeah.
And that money, after the announcement of that money, that's when these people start planning how to, get their brother, trap their brother to the enemies. Because they know that that money is a very huge, big amount, But nevertheless, these people, do not see the handwriting. Now, then bring their brother to the enemies, thinking that the enemy will, give them what, even Mazi, that money, I don't think whether the Biafra give them that money. They did not receive that money. Because all these things is just for them to be deceived and they bring their brother. And Mazi, that's how everything happened. But you see, now, then turn around and they blame the leadership. Turn around and they, accuse the leadership. Then turn around and they talk all manner of things against the leadership. Mazi, is very sad. Our leader also, because like our previous brother speak, he said that even in our oath, we say that even our leader can never be insubordinate to Biafrans. But now, our leader was a kind of insubordinate to Biafran by traveling to Kenya without letting the leadership know his movement. Mazi, I believe that our leader have, I may say, have already crossed our tamper our oath. That is by insubordinate to Biafrans and leadership.
Yeah.
And it must have a consequence. It must have a consequence because this freedom that we are looking for, we can never allow it to be like Nigeria. Once nobody is above the law. You see that our oath, I swear the oath to defend the leadership. And that's what I'm doing. I will defend the leadership until when the Biafra will come.
There we go.
It's very sad.
But
nevertheless, I thank you and I thank leadership. We are going forward. No going back until we get what we are looking for.
Thank you for calling.
Good night, Mazi.
Thank you for calling. Good night.
Good night. Thank you, Mazi.
Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, from call to outside. I can pick this call. Caller, please. As I'm picking your call, reduce your device you are using to listen to me, please. Hello, caller. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Good evening.
Good evening. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Smoye Fidelis Okonkwo.
Okay, and there we Okonkwo. Gabaniru.
Fidelis Okonkwo.
Okay, Fidelis Okonkwo. Gabaniru. Because ye wiki batuo the other one is in again batuo your final. Ki wiki na mi neku.
Okay.
Batu kocha bam.
Hello, Adioma.
All the mama I can know the background man Gabaniru.
Ebe na akpọ coastal area we na akpọ.
Okay, Gabaniru.
Ịma na ihe gbasara ihe niile ụmụnne Nnamdi Kanu na-eme anyị na-esonyekwa n'ihe na-afụ ihe na-emegasị bịa. Ụmụnne Nnamdi Kanu bụ ndị na-eri ihe ha na-amara ebe o si wee pụta. Ma ọbara ha akwapụ na Biafra ka ha na-eri eke. Antu adịghị m opportunity na-ege ihe lọya na-ekwusịrị Nnamdi Kanu osisi na aga arọ 100 men n'ime prison. Hapụ ndị nọ n'ilo na-amụ ihe dị n'ilo. Ọ bụrụ ndị ihe nọ na prison ka a na-enejere anyị ka ọ bụrụ onye isi. Edekwe m onwe ihe ndejere dị lọya na-ekwu na-asị ya ị na-asị na ị ga-enwe 100 men ebe Nnamdi nọ n'ime prison wee gaa bụ onye isi. Ka ezie mma maka organization o ji aka wee mee. Na o ji aka wee ibo organization ọ sị na ọ ga-eteki mmadụ how many years wee jee penetrate ihe. So ihe m na-afụ bụ na ụmụnne Nnamdi Kanu duferie. Cheke mgbe Ifeanyi Ejiofor na-abụ oje chee kọtụ pata ọ nọrọ n'iru pressmen gwa ndị ụwa niile ka esi wee jee na ebe ejedebere okwu na ihe emegesi. Mana kemgbe ndị anụ ji wee were ụzọ ahụ wee ghọrịa nwanne ha nwoke onwezi ha ihe o ji ndị afọ ma mgbe Masụel Ọkpara jesi ibe na anụ a sị na ya onwere ya ji okwu ọ na-akwụfọrọ mana ekwu m sị na IPOB ga-adị ka eji ekwu na ọ ga-abụ nri pila ga-anapụta ndị Igbo napụta Biafra. So ihe niile ụmụnne Nnamdi Kanu na-eme bụ ego ọbara ka arichekwa ya nke ha ga. So na anyị ka nọ na IPOB ka anyị nọ ọ bụ isi ihe na US. So nwere ụzọ ọzọ anyị si anyị esi wee kwenyere ndị 100 men ọdụrọ possible. So n'ebe a ka ọ ha m n'ọnụ.
Ndewo, thank you for calling. These are the facts. I think we have caller that I want to call back. Eziokwu Chineke ọ na-akwụ ọtọ a na-asị na agba ngọ. Hello, Mazi. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling us from, please.
Yes, Mazi. Sorry that I'm calling back.
Mazi Judokafa.
Hello?
Yeah, Mazi.
Do you know why? Are you hearing me clearly, my brother?
I'm hearing you loud and clear, and Biafrans are listening to you.
Do you know why? I want to tell Biafrans why they came back with these 100 men. If you people can remember, about a month or 2 months ago, when they were telling Oyindu that they have made some people to be collecting money, the rising sun or whatever. Because those people could not collect money, Biafrans refused to give them money. Now they come up with this 100 men. They are the same agenda, Biafrans. They are looking for money, make una not give them money. They came out with rising sun to collect money. With all kinds of small groups. Nobody give them money. They have gone back to the drawing book. I said, how can we deceive Biafra? Let us come and tell them that all you say we have to organize 100 men. Now the same people, IPOB, Biafra, don't contribute nothing. Don't give a body to 100 groups. 100 men, they are coming to come and be asking for money. They are the same rising sun organization to collect money. If our leader, like you rightly said, if our leader wants to reach Those and IPOB, TOS, he knows how to go there. People go there every day to visit our leader. Our leader can pass message to them. But our leader siphon leader put DOS down. Our leader caused all this problem. Why the sleeveless of iniquity today? They undermine DOS. The lawyers now become the spokesman of IPOB. When DOS are supposed to be involved in the day and daily business of our leader. 2015, when DOS was fully involved, our leader was released. But look at now. Chukwu Abiyama said, a wise man, a leader stop, and their foolishness start. Our leader siphoned DOS, went to Kenya, he didn't tell them. Everything they are doing, they are siphoning DOS. They are putting them on the corner. We know more than them, but look at how things is going now. Whoever can reach out, go and tell our leader to go back to DOS. According to what our leader always preach, open and book, go back to where you start marching down the Kanu. Go and amend with DOS. DOS has stood the time of need for you, 2015. Everybody spoke with one voice. We work together. DOS work together with every Biafran, and you were released. But look at this time now. You sideline DOS. You put DOS down. You listen to Elohim. You listen to don't tell DOS. They want to overthrow you. They want to take you leadership. They want to take you leadership from you. Look at what is going on now, Mazi and Kanu. I'm pretty for you all. You are our leader, but I'm sorry for you. Because a wise man is supposed to be guided. You create DOS. At the end of the day, they become your enemy. At the end of the day, you begin to listen to Elohim. Those women, they come to induce you with money and lie to you that Elohim was, hey, don't listen to DOS, so they want to overthrow you. But look at now. You work with DOS in the past. I know you are regretting now, Mazi and Kanu. And all those things they are telling you, you are saying some certain things out of frustration. But Chukwu Abiyama has looked down on your heart, Mazi and Kanu. You are regretting some action that you took. Right now I'm speaking. Because any question you see, I am saying to Mazi and Kanu, you are regretting right now for some of the action that you took. DOS stood by you and you were released. So then what is going on? You sideline DOS. You make them caricature of it in the presence of your families. Your lawyers are becoming your spokesman. When you set up a DOS that's supposed to be speaking for you, that's supposed to be running your affair. DOS said, don't go to court. Let us stand by this charge and acquit. Your brothers of iniquity. They said no. The charge of the lawyers that is going to court because from the defense attorney, they become a personal. I don't know what they turn to. Mazi, can you correct me the last word the lawyer? They were not lawyer again. They were consultants.
He said they become a consultant.
What the chef has the all lawyers become consultants. Hey, Ipob Bioria. This is where you have turned yourself to Mazi and Kanu. For your lawyers, they are no more lawyers. They are now consultants. Is it not shameful?
Mazi, they finally wear the garment of lawyer back now.
These are a bunch of criminals that cannot meet up with their expectation. They were trying to get money from Biafrans, but Biafrans are wiser. Biafrans will not be mumu. We are not foolish. We have eyes and we can see. Chukwu Abiyama gave us brain, and today we are using that brain. Nnamdi cannot get money. They have opened their radio in South Africa. Nobody's listening to it. Kanu is talking, lamenting every day, crying. Nobody, even the mosquito or fly, doesn't listen to it. All they want to in Facebook. Zero. Nobody's paying them. They come with rising sun. They come with all kind of organization. It didn't work. They went back again. Just say you want to set up 100 people so that we can get money. Who is that money going for? They are pocket in brothers of iniquity. We will never give them money. Rather, we will fund IPOB. We will contribute our money to the right place, which is IPOB, to fund ESM and fund the daily activity of IPOB under the leadership of DOS. That's who we know. Any other body is fake on arrival. with DOS. DOS are innocent of whatever accusation. They are white, stand and white, like our leader will always say. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Mazi. May Chukwu Abema bless you.
Bless you too. Bless you. Mazi Judo Kafo.
Behind the DOS. DOS is the people we know we will follow. Don't follow any other voice. Only DOS. If Mazi want to set up 100 people, let him set them up in Sokoto prison. They will remain there with him. Why we remain with our DOS? Thank you, Mazi. May Chukwu Abema bless you.
Bless you too. Bless you too. Mazi Judo Kafo. It's very sad. Our people must provoke. Because why? The siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has provoked them enough. Why they are being provoked? The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never condemn his siblings. Rather, the lawyer say if he condemn the brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say he's not going to forgive you. And believe in me, trust Biafrans. You don't dare Biafrans. You don't dare them. They are very calm people. They follow you. But if you want to take their coolness for granted, they will tell you no. Oh, according to Italian National Coordinator, the great Mazi KK, I said, I thought to see what power. I cannot thought I would name here or they are them one. I thought the power. That is the truth. We are going to be signing out in next few minutes, but we are still open to receive call. Before we receive call, I want to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to the program, and you pay attention, listen to this what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says about this very man. Today, the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are busy on social media, blackmailing an innocent man who fought for the first time for their brother to be released, and he was released. The second time, he also defeated the Nigerian government in their own court, and the siblings and the Nigerian government going to drawing board to make sure the Leo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to court. And this is where we are.
We are unrelenting and nothing can shake us. They know we are unbribable. Even our lawyers cannot be bought. Barrister Jofo cannot be compromised. He cannot be bought. That was why they bred his home. But before I go on any further, I must welcome each and every one of you. Our lawyers cannot be bought. Barrister Jofo cannot be compromised. He cannot be bought. That was why they bred his home. Let me not digress too much. Let me go back to Barrister Jofo and all the nonsense that the Zoo people are doing. They invaded the Barrister Jofo's house. Everybody knows that very well. But if you look from the way they're writing about it, you will think Ipob actually went to police station and killed police.
Who invaded the Barrister Jofo's house? The Nigerian army, the Nigerian DSS, the Nigerian repentant Boko Haram who are wearing uniform of security personnel. They invaded the house, set the house ablaze, massacre innocent Biafrans. Because why? He refused to be compromised. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu become proud about his Jofo. Nigeria government said, the only people we are going to use are his siblings. Let's find anyone criminality and we'll use that to involve them. And that is exactly what they did.
Nobody. That is why black people, black Africans are so wicked. Nobody asked the policeman, what did you go to the Ejiofor? He said, he's a lawyer, for goodness sake. All of a sudden, Ejiofor is now one IPOB member. Do you see how evil people are? And how deceptive the zoo can be? One Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the only person that brought out his client, his high-profile client from detention.
Else
exactly is still there. Dasuke is still there. Farana is a senior advocate. He's still fighting. Farana, they even insulted him by coming to court to pick up his client. But Ifeanyi Ejiofor is the only man in the history of the zoo.
Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the only lawyer that brought his client the high-profile case. Hey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason the Nigerian government are smart Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by using his siblings and the criminals' lawyers. They are smart Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In the name of blood is thicker than water. Ozu Sibisi, Oyika Nana, they are your brothers, so listen to them. That is what lead Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to this very situation he finds himself. You think the government are not watching? They listen. They say, how can we do it as smart this man? The only people we are going to use is his brothers. Flesh and blood. The same mother, the same father. Let's find them in one criminality. They begin to look. They begin to look. Before you know, they apprehend some people. Say they are kidnappers. The same time, car snatchers. Call car hijackers. Who is your leader? Emmanuel Kanu. Emmanuel Kanu from where? Abia State. In where? Afaroku Ibeko. Who is his brother? Nnamdi Kanu is his brother. Nah. What do they call you people? We are motherland security. The Nigerian government become, perfect in their actions. Let's bring one of the criminal lawyers who forged his own arrest. At the same time, forged to be taken to hospital by himself, where he paid doctor, please. Once I come, just put something on my nose that I'm not breathing proper. No, you don't. Then I don't age, Marco. Look at the eyes. Look at the criminal eye. He's watching at the camera for you to know that it's a lawyer, Marco. He focus on the camera. He focus on the camera with passion. Look at how he focus on the camera. Somebody that claims to be sick is talking to the camera for you not to say it's not a lawyer, Marco. You must hear the voice. If you don't talk, you say, no, I know they are lawyers, Marco. You need to speak for you to know. Namio, you know, since I speak, why? IPOB is saying, why is it that Aloy Marco has never been attacked? He said, now, federal government, we must take this advantage of Omo Erecho protests. They say, no, don't cross there now. You don't need to cross there as you are protesting. The only way they are going to arrest them is to make sure they cross that barricade. And they need to cross it. So therefore, they will be arrested. Aloy Marco. Hey! Look at the criminal eye. This is the situation we find ourselves. This is the situation we find ourselves. Let me bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the program back. Let me bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the program. And it's a very simple question you ask. Why are you not supporting you that condemn any other radio? Say, don't allow them to come and deceive you.
The only person to preach Biafra to you and you will listen are those who are under our central command, IPOB, of course, with Radio Biafra. Anything else up on Dioshika happen. I must warn you. These are vultures and they are vagabonds that are very poor and wretched. They think Biafra is the means through which and by which they can survive. These are wretched people and failures in their field of endeavor. Don't say I did not warn you. Don't say we never warned you.
Don't say I did not warn you. Don't say we never warned you. He said these are failures. The only thing that Biafra is the only way they can survive. Number one, somebody like Darlington. A complete Onyo Yazuraz. Darlington. I told somebody, I said, I'm a temper mercy for Simon Eber. I say I'm a temper mercy. The person asked me why. I say you don't understand. Let's bring some of the manipulation. Some of the manipulation you see, but you don't see anything wrong in it. By the lawyers. Mazi and Kanu don't have any say anymore. I'm telling you the facts. I see a camera. I'm going actually mean I see a Kinu Chaka may approve, I see the they approve. Hey! One of the manipulation in the court by the Nigerian agent. I want you to pay attention. It has been a long where they want to tell you, don't take instruction from anywhere. That instruction will be coming from Mazi and Kanu. You ask from where? I said, now you can now from DSS, and I can command. Now it's in Sokoto. They tell you now you want to leave the 100-man panel. They can form whatever they want to form. It's left for the hardcore IPOB. But let's continue to listen, please. Nobody should take instruction. All instruction is coming from Mazi and Kanu. Anybody giving instruction about Biafra is on his own. To tell you that Aloy Ejimako and Maxwell Abara is a complete Nigerian agent. Series of video is in public domain to justify their actions. This is Aloy Ejimako granting interview on AIT. This is Aloy Ejimako granting interview on Arise News. This is Aloy Ejimako granting interview in TVC. Ejinya Aloy Ejimako. Akwala ya kebo. Biafra. With evidence. We want to build a nation where you can stand up
indigenous people of Biafra. We are IPOB under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, under one coordination over the world.
One. For you to understand that these people, they finally cage our leader. This voice we are hearing is the voice of Mazi and Kanu. Our Radio Biafra. We are IPOB under one central command. DOS. They say go. They say stop, stop. And yes, we are very close to the hole now to call a signal stop. If you want to bear that, they say suspend yourself. Don't pick it. Or you come back. For you to pick it, it's not up to 2 seconds. But they say suspend yourself. Come back like that. Stand up, or you begin to come back. Don't ask them why you said to not pick the cup. They have sensed something. But because you are gullible, you claim you went to university. Civil engineer. You cannot even civil your sense. You want to apply civil engineer to struggle. Before you know, you begin to describe it as a political party. That is when I don't understand why Mazi Kanu said we are going to condone a DNA test after restoring Biafra.
Indigenous people of Biafra, we are IPOB under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, under one coordination over the world.
Under one coordination all over this planet Earth. Move, we move. Stop, we stop. Go, we go.
One indigenous people of Biafra. We are aware now. They want to establish fake groups. They want to deceive you. They want to cheat you. Some idiots may answer IPOB, but you must understand they're not one of us.
Some idiot may answer IPOB. They are not one of us. They claim to be one of us. Are they paying their dues every month? We must break it down. Some idiot may answer IPOB. In terms of paying dues, are they paying? I'm IPOB. You ask them dues, they say, my money, I know what to do with money. But they are members of TOBNC. My name is Methuselah. One name Mekisedek. When you hear my ear on Adiana Astra. My name is Paul Ashaben. Kebajal autopilot. Mecha Bashigata, Mecha Panachi autopilot. Mecha Zinadian Rising Sun. My name is Ejiro. In case where they get you be down in age, just sponsor Simon ever. Oh, the ego. Oh, yeah, do.
These are evil men and little boys. We must counter them wherever we see them.
We must counter them wherever we see them. Distance them from IPOB. They are not
IPOB. We have no government. The government of indigenous people of Biafra is the indigenous people of Biafra. When the time comes, Biafrans will vote and decide who will govern them. Until then, we are not a government. We are servants of the people, as we shall continually demonstrate. Allow me to repeat what I said before. We are not a government, I tell you. I must warn and caution you. We are the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. There is no government, there is no addition. Of course, we have an embassy, that is true.
Even warn and caution them. I must warn and caution you. Also, the high idea. In the name of Biafra. How that idea?
That embassy is not an organization. We don't run any other website apart from ipob.org. We don't have any other radio station on this earth apart from Radio Biafra.
We don't have any other radio station on this earth apart from Radio Biafra. Oyendo, why your siblings mepere nke a na-akpọ Biafra radio. Were ike chukwu ọnụ ọha. Ewe iti ike si na ọgwụ na law na America na South Africa. Hey, this is a word yo. Internal enemy. Enemy within the house. These are the worst enemy you can think of. If, for example, people that open radio are other people, not the siblings of iniquity, iniquity siblings, it could have been better. But the person that challenged Mazi Nnamdi can open radio and tell us to abandon Radio Biafra, that Mazi Nnamdi cannot say we should abandon Radio Biafra. Do you see why you must not buy any nonsense that is coming from Sokoto? Don't buy it from the lawyers. Don't buy it from the siblings. Do you know why? There is a Nigerian agent in disguise. If somebody like Senator Nnamdi go there, the siblings cannot corner Senator Nnamdi. Right? The Nigerian government cannot bribe Senator Nnamdi. These are the reasons the same siblings of iniquity blackmail Senator Nnamdi to the Nigerian government themselves. You don't know? It's your kawage. Umunne Mazi Nnamdi Kanu je blackmail Senator Nnamdi to the federal government of Nigeria. Imaro. Ana agwaga ronda amegoni. Iya agota. That is the reason Senator Nnamdi give chance. But remember when Senator Nnamdi visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, about 4 senators plus Nnamdi 5 plus other House of Rep member. Many lawmakers were up to 12. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was delivering the message to Nnamdi, every one of them were there, hearing everything. And he went to the Senate to table everything he discussed from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the Senate. That Simon Ekpa is not working for Biafra. He's not a member of IPOB. He's not the one in charge. That the one in charge is one Mr. Chika. Edoziem is the head of the Directorate of State, according to the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as he explained it. Right? What the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do? They run to federal government of Nigeria. Why would they allow Nnamdi to be speaking about Simon Ekpa in Senate? Emaro, you don't ask yourself, why is it we are not seeing Nnamdi speaking for the interest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB anymore? Not everybody will tolerate blackmail. These are lengths that the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can go to make sure they destroy their own brother for money's sake.
Aware that I was set up with ABC they set up 1 or 2 radio stations to answer our name.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the one that set up this radio, the name is not Okurausa. The name is Kanu Takano. The one that follow you. Nketoro is the one that set up the radio. Call it Biafra Radio. Not Okurausa. Not Opuzodima. Not Okezibazu. Kanu Takano and Emmanuel Kanu set up radio. Call it Biafra Radio.
As part of their subterfuge and ocean propaganda, but they will not prevail, they will not succeed, they cannot survive the heat.
You know, that's how I survive the heat.
Please, Barrister, before you begin to contribute into the commentary, there was a comment that somebody sent to Radio Biafra. His name is, I think, is Evans. I've forgotten his surname. He was saying something to the effect that why is it that when we're talking about supporting Radio Biafra and what the Radio Biafra is doing, and this nonsense about people forming Biafra government here, Biafra government in exile there, and all that stupidity, when there is no Biafra yet. Why is it necessary that our people must be deceived? Why are we prone? Why are Igbo people, I'm not saying other Biafran nationalities, why are Igbo people prone to being deceived? Why do we accept lies more than the truth? You can look at the other criminal groups that they set up that crumbled. What happened? They are dead, they are buried, they are finished. Nothing is coming out of them anymore. The cockroach that comes up and mentions the word Biafra wants to have his own cabinet. What type of madness is that?
Look at the other criminals that were set up by the Nigerian federal government. They are dead, they are finished. The group. And we'll continue to see this very group. But IPOB remain indestructible. They are above human destruction. The leadership of IPOB, the DOS, is above human destruction. At this very junction, Biafrans and lovers of Biafrans, I'm about to sign out. I remain your boy, I remain your son. I remain your friend, the radical Okija Biafra man, and I said in Igbo adage, in Igbo language, called Messiano. Who called me? Just a minute. Somebody called. I don't know. I did not see the call. Okay. We are signing out. Tomorrow is another day. Continue to pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without being told. Kakajia haya. Komoro kabia mabini gbe atoya na abu nko munni akede ya. Maka onye kede abu n'eziokwu bụ munni ya. Aloy Ejimako is like agent. But the influence of the siblings, that is the reason Aloy Ejimako become tough to work with the siblings. So Abuna Chukuto Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abu munni akede ya na. Author na abu Aloy Ejimako and Maxwell Obara. So you must continue to pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kakajia haya. Continue to pray for ICS Security Network. Han Mary, Han number here 1 million. Han the teacher about the Biafrans said that I want to do this issue. No, Manana Biafra. Han 1 million. And continue to pray for IPOB and its leadership. US, they need your prayer. As our brother says, the leadership is watching that next year, St. Patrick's Day in America, people from Canada, people from Brazil, Argentina, that have all those, American visa free, they should troop. We are not going to, look up to this Nigerian agent called Rising Sun and Avid and the rest of them, ambassador. These are people that they are working against Biafra, but they must tell you they are fighting for Biafra. These are former Igbo World Congress. Then after hamburger, brain anani. If I can say, you know what, I'm a professor of law. I'm a professor, everybody can marry at name. I already solve a problem. That is the reason 2027 St. Patrick's Day, people from Europe must troop into Ireland next year. So everybody must prepare. Everybody must prepare. Let's make 2027 St. Patrick's Day a very, big way they call for indigenous people of Biafra IPOB to come outside. The line will be in thousands. So those of you who have children, wives, prepare them, dress them, want to see Biafran flag to fly high in 2027 St. Patrick's Day. Prepare yourself. I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There are to-dos. I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He did go flight ticket. He did event. I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He did ESN cover. But I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, Biafra man. Well, are you talking about our leader like that? Our leader have suffered for us now. Enjoy. What is your contribution? I love Nnamdi. I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why are you going to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I'm supporting as I'm calling your program now. Now they will hero worshippers had it too much. But at least very John Shomo Shineke. Tomorrow is another day. Remain blessed. Chukwuka Goziono. There one. Catch your phone. Don't forget, 1st of May, IPOB Austria is inviting every one of you. Before then, the flyer and the jingle will be out to join the indigenous people of Biafra in Austria to celebrate Austria May 1st Day. Please, 1st of May 2026, in 2 months to come, is the event. You live in Germany, you live in France, you live in Italy, Poland, Portugal, Spain, United Kingdom, Ireland, you are invited to Austria May 1st day. 1st of May. You don't want to even go. No, Mazi.
One big family.
Chineke, Abiyama, Eze. May Abiyama continue to sustain every one of us to see this very promised land called Biafra. I remain your brother, I remain your friend, I remain your colleague, the radical Biafra man. From me, from here, is good evening.